Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for some fever action as they're on the road taking on the Las Vegas Aces, the defending champions of the world. And it's all presented by PrizePicks. Oh my goodness, it's been over a week. Hello, everybody. What's up, Dr. Manhattan, Steve, Saja, Thunderbolt, Joe Brown? I love country. Steven, we miss you guys so much, says Saja. We miss you too. Roja is not here. He's on vacation. He's 1 week into his 2 week vacation. Rocha will be back on Sunday. That's next Sunday on the 12th against these same Aces. So Rocha will be back on Sunday, folks. He went to Disneyland with his father and he had a great time. He took some really good pictures. He'll be back on Sunday. While we were waiting to go live, D Costa, Dante, welcome back to the Cult of Fury, brother. Costa, cheers to you, man. Thank you so much for the continued support. George, what's up, Mr. Father Time? Empathy, hello. Jimmy, Tristan Allen, Mod Squad, B Money he says, hello, friend. Hope you're doing well. Yes, doing pretty good, man. Chilling. Enjoyed 4th of July weekend. Hope you guys did too. It was really, really chill. And glad to be back. Glad to be back. Have not streamed since last Saturday. A lot has happened in the sports world, especially the NBA. A lot of movement. Jaylen Brown traded to the Philadelphia 76ers. That was the biggest move since we went last live. And man, that was crazy. That was wild. And I thought that was a pretty great get for the Sixers. They didn't have to give up, I thought, all that much to go get Jaylen Brown and move off of that terrible contract that Paul George has. That was crazy. Jacob Fredericks, what's good, brother? I love country. Good to see you as always. Hi, Jinx. What's up, brother? B Money says, can LeBron just come out and say he's going to go back to Cleveland? Bro, is just dragging the crap out of this. I think I have a reason why he's dragging this out. You are aware of Windhorse, right? The analyst on ESPN and stuff like that. Well, LeBron James and Windhorse, they've had a long-standing beef for decades, going all the way back to when LeBron James was in high school. Windhorse came out on television, I think last week, and was pleading with LeBron James to make his decision early so that way he can go on a vacation because until he does, he can't. So I think LeBron James is being really petty with Windhorse, and I think he's going to withhold his decision for a while. I think it's going to be a while to go before LeBron decides. Now, where he decides to go, Cleveland could be it. I still think Golden State is definitely in play for him to go with Curry. But also, the Philadelphia 76ers have reached out to LeBron James, and if I was him, I would consider that. I would consider it. Playing with Maxey, playing with Edgecombe, Jaylen Brown, and a potential Joel Embiid whenever he does play, I think that would be pretty sick. He might consider the Philadelphia 76ers. Hello, Clint. How you doing? What's up, Michael Evans? Bradley Reynolds. What's up, dude? What's up, Dudeski? Eddie's in the chat. In the chat, he says Eddie's in the house. Leo AI says Clark isn't recovered. Yeah, she's not recovered yet. She's still rehabilitating that back. I think she just returned to practice on Friday. Yesterday was a travel day, so she's not playing today, but she is expected to play later on this week. Now, there's 2 games throughout the week for the Fever, and it's a back-to-back. They're playing against the Sparks, who they just beat pretty bad, and then they play the Mercury. It's a back-to-back games against against the Sparks and the Mercury. I think Caitlin Clark will play one of those back-to-backs, probably against the Sparks, and then sit out against the Mercury, in my opinion. But no Caitlin Clark tonight and no Asia Wilson. She's still dealing with that lower leg injury that's put her out since June 28th. She is not playing here tonight. Dante Costa, 3 months of the Cult of Fury. Thanks again, man, for re-upping on the membership, brother. He says, Josh, I am switched from Detroit Pistons fan to a Chicago Bulls fan once and for all. What are the Pistons not doing? Like, they need to address their shooting position. Like, they need another scorer alongside Cade Cunningham. And they haven't really been doing nothing. And we're still waiting and seeing what's going on with Jalen Duren, who they let go out and test the market, realize there's not much of a market for him to give him the kind of money he's wanting. So Detroit, I'm still waiting to see what they can do or potentially do. In my opinion, I wonder if they'll consider DeMar DeRozan. I hear the Sacramento Kings might buy out DeMar DeRozan. Maybe he goes there. But Detroit Pistons still need another scorer alongside Kate Cunningham. And for Chicago Bulls, it's going to be a fun season. It's going to be a fun season. We're not going to win a whole lot of games. I don't expect us to be in the playoff picture or probably not even the play-in picture. Maybe. But we're going to be fun. Young and fun with a great identity going forward. Dante, thank you so much for 3 months, man. That Bulls. That Bulls. What's going on, brother? Be honest, I quite like Norman Powell. Norman Powell, we needed a shooter. You guys heard me address that during the NBA draft. That's what I thought we were going to address with our 50th overall pick. But getting Norman Powell to play along with these young players, I think that was a great pickup for Chicago. I really like our starting five for the Bulls. Josh, what were your thoughts on Jaylen Brown being traded to the Philadelphia 76ers? I thought it was a great get for the Sixers. I thought they won that big time because they got off that Paul George contract. It was not a good contract at all. I felt like they didn't have to give much for a guy who's top 10 in this league, who's in the middle of his prime. And it was just a weird situation between him and the Boston Celtics. I heard even more weird stuff after the trade happened, just how little the Celtics really valued and how they looked at Jaylen Brown last season and going into this season. Very strange. They think they can replicate his production with other players who I think are really good, guys like Peyton Pritchard. But Jaylen Brown was a top 10 player last year, and I hope he does great for Philly. I like this Philly team, the way it's built right now. But, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Alex with the gifted membership. What's up, Alex? Wilms giving a gifted membership to Clint 007. Let's go, Alex. Thank you so much, brother, for the gifted membership. It's so great to be back, man. It's been over a week since we last streamed. Fever Aces going at it tonight. No Caitlin Clark, no Asia Wilson, but we'll still try to have some fun. The game's going to be on ESPN, and we'll go over game time predictions here pretty soon. And as for Rocha, if you're wondering where he's at, he's 1 week into his 2-week vacation. Rocha will be back next Sunday on the 12th against the Aces. We do play against the Aces next Sunday as well. That's when Rocha will be back. And he's enjoying his vacation. He's having fun. He's having fun. And rightfully so. What up, Reggie? What's up, Reggie? How's it going, brah? How's it going? Oh, fantasy basketball. Some of those in the chat play fantasy basketball with me, and I'm in a tight matchup with Deadly Duo. I'm only up by 26 fantasy points. It's coming down to the wire. So pray for me. Jim Rogers. What's up, Jimmy boy? Jim Rogers with a 2-2-2 dono. Hey, Josh, it's good to be here with you. Jim, as always, it's a pleasure to be here with all you guys. Thank you so much for the 2-2-2. And let's have some fun tonight and get a dub. Because I think the Aces, even though they're the number one seed in the entire WNBA as of today, I think the Fever could still beat them. They're without Asia Wilson. We're without Caitlin Clark. We still have two all-star starters. That's Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell. Shout out to them. They're all-star starters along with Caitlin Clark. Now, they still have Chelsea Gray. They have Jackie Young, who are top 3 in assists in the WNBA. But I think we can get them tonight. I think we can. So let's go. Thank you, Jim Rogers. Jacob Fredericks, too sweet, brother. Too sweet. I Love Country says, I'm glad to hear what Caitlin had to say the other day. She loves the game and the league and will support her and her team as long as she's in the WNBA. I completely agree. I watched that entire interview with Caitlin Clark. She talked for over 10 minutes, and I thought she addressed everything that she was needing to address, what people were talking about. She started off talking about the flagrant foul and how it was a flagrant foul with Alyssa Thomas, and it was. That's not debatable. I liked how she went on to say that it's okay to like troll people. It's okay to boo people. It's okay to, do all that stuff. And I agree. But to go beyond that and harass anybody, I don't care who it is. If it's in a Mercury uniform, if it's in a Fever uniform, no matter who it is, going beyond the traditional trash talking that happens in sports, and it does happen, harassing people, threatening people, being a bigot, whatever, anything like that. I liked how she addressed that and how it's not cool, can't be doing that, and stop using her name in those kind of things. So I'm glad she addressed that. She had already said that she was going to be out for this Sunday's game against the Las Vegas Aces. And I'd like all the things that she had to say in that game, in that interview. I'm sorry. Jay Money with the $2 donation. Josh, Kawhi is back with the Raptors. Yes, Kawhi Leonard is back with the Toronto Raptors. It seemed like he was only focused in on going to the Toronto Raptors, and he's back, and I like it. I love how this team is built. They're going to be a good defensive unit, man. A good defensive unit. Jay Money, thank you so much for the 2, brother. Wilson B with the $5 dono. He got the flex in there. He's got the flex. Fever. Fever. Let's go, Wilson. Let's get a dub today, man. Let's get a dub today. Good to see you, brother. I hope you had a good 4th of July weekend. Rajier with the 43-month elite comment. Rajier, glad to have you back after a week of being gone. Should be a great game tonight. Now, I DM'd you about the fantasy standings of the WNBA. Looks like after today, who gets 1 seed and who gets the 5 and 6 seed. Yeah, man. GG's to Mofo. He handed me my first loss. It was a good matchup that came down to the end. He's got the number 1 seed right now. I don't remember if I have the number 2 seed as of right now, but hey, man, I'm in a tight matchup with Deadly Duo. Hopefully, I can walk out of here with a bounce-back victory. Rajier, it's coming down to the wire. Getting ready for the fantasy playoffs and fantasy basketball. Let's go. Brother, thank you so much for 43 months. Thank you, man. Mofo lost this week? What? Who did he lose to? What's up, Jets? What's up, Alex? Hello, Tristan. Danny Wilson. The NBA East is smelling West blood. I can't wait. Dude, tell me why I was saying the exact same thing to my girlfriend, right? I was breaking everything down. So I haven't streamed in over a week, right? So my girlfriend had to hear all of my sports takes. 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning over breakfast. She has to hear all my sports takes. I got to get it out, right? And I was right there with you, man. I was saying that exact thing. The Eastern Conference is here. For those that say the Eastern Conference is weak, nah, you can't say that anymore. It's a black and blue Eastern Conference, man. It's tough. It's gritty. It's great in transition. A lot of teams great with the rebounds. A lot of toughness, a lot of tenacity in the Eastern Conference. I like it. I love it. Josh, what's going on? What's up, Jed Lockett? He says, Happy Independence Day. Yes. Dude, did you guys catch all the fireworks that were happening last night? There was neighbors right down the street that were popping the loudest fireworks I've ever heard in my life. It was incredible, man. It was incredible. I hope you guys had a good 4th of July weekend. What up, Lee? How you doing, brother? How you doing? Hit that thumbs up, folks. We have over 300 people in the chat, and we are 25 likes away from 150. So thank y'all so much for hitting that thumbs up. We're going to get into game time predictions here pretty soon. The game's going to be on ESPN between the Fever and the Aces. And we'll get into game time predictions here pretty soon. No Caitlin Clark, no Asia Wilson for either team. Devin Agnes, what's up, Devin? You had to go to the ER yesterday. What happened? Don't tell me it was a firework-related incident, man. Be careful out there, dude. I must say, says B Money, I don't really care a lot for what the NBA does, but their whole draft and free agency process is way better than the NFL. The NFL offseason drags on forever and takes forever to even start. Yeah, and that's because a lot has to happen so quickly with just how everything's constructed with contracts and everything like that. It lends itself to happen like that. And this was one of the best off seasons I can remember in the NBA. With the draft, with the trades, and with free agency. A lot happened. Next year, there are so many competitive teams. The last 8 years, we've seen a lot of parity, and I think this upcoming season is probably going to be the best one. It's probably going to be one of the best seasons we've had since 2016. I can't wait for next year already. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. How am I doing today, Angel? Doing good, man. I'm so glad to be back streaming. It's been over a week since we last streamed. Can't wait. And then Rocha will be here on next Sunday against the Aces. Good morning, Argy. How you doing? Shannon says, let's go, Fever. Let's go. Snacks, what's good? The NBA needs to do something about the second apron. I think they are definitely going to tweak something like that in the next CBA for the NBA because a lot of NBA players, teams, and fans are on the same page with that. So I think there'll definitely be some tweaking going into the next CBA negotiations. And there will be no CJ McCollum to negotiate it also. That's good. B Money says stream Team USA tomorrow. Is that who plays tomorrow, Team USA? I don't know what's going on in the World Cup. So I think we're in the knockout rounds, right? In the World Cup, it's win or go home. And USA is playing who tomorrow? Welcome back, Josh. We miss you, bro. Chef Benito, we missed you too, brother. We missed you too. Jed says, speaking of trades, I think the Connecticut Sun traded Anissa Morrow. I ranted on Twitter when Sunday recently lost, and the Sun recently lost, and Morrow only had 9 minutes of playing time. The Connecticut Sun, let's see if they do something. Let's see if there's a big shakeup here coming up with Anissa Morrow. I know teams would definitely love to have her. The disqualification was overturned. Morrow is about to get traded. Yeah, you think so too, Reggie? Where do you guys think she gets traded to? By the way, we're 14 minutes away from tip-off. 14 minutes away from tip-off on ESPN between the Aces and the Las Vegas Aces and the Indiana Fever. USA player had disqualified, but it got reversed. Oh, I haven't been watching. I think Mexico's in and USA's in, right? Team USA is actually pretty good, says B Money. And our best player suspension for tomorrow got overturned, so he will be playing tomorrow. Definitely a tough game, but we should win. And that's against who? Go USA. George says, I'm tired of the push for the Fever can do without CC. Maybe they could pull it off, but not with my support. That's tough. That's tough. Well, the thing about the Indiana Fever, they're still a talented team. With or without Caitlin Clark. We still have 2 all-star starters on this squad, Boston and Kelsey Mitchell. We have 3 overall all-star starters this year. That's how talented this Fever is. We just need to be consistent. And I'm not one of those people that cares too much about what other people are saying. Oh, this team is better with CC. This team is better without CC. Whatever. It reminds me of the Boston Celtics for years when people were like, oh, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, they're both really, really good, but they can't coexist together. One of them needs to go. And that was just every year, trade rumors coming up. One of these 2 guys got to go. And then eventually they won a championship together. And they've been to multiple finals together. And I thought they shouldn't have broken up. But they finally did. And maybe that will happen here pretty soon with the Indiana Fever. But until then, whoever's wearing a Fever uniform, let's go. Let's go get a dub. And I think we can win tonight. Of course, CC's great. We're a better team with her. How could we not be? She's one of the best playmakers in the league. She'll be one of the best playmakers of all time when it's all said and done. She's one of the top scorers in the league. Along with Kelsey Mitchell, she's top 5 in scoring. It sucks to be without her production. And I hope she's fully healthy when she comes back. Lower back issues are no joke. She's out tonight, but she's expected to play later on this week. On the back-to-back, she'll play one of those games. In my opinion, I think it'll be against the Sparks, and then I think she'll sit out against the Mercury on Thursday, and then she'll come back on Sunday against the Aces on the 12th, in my opinion. What's up there, Mac Daddy Dog? What's going on, man? How you doing? Yeah, Sean, man, he stepped away from YouTube, back in November. And for Rocha, he is out until Sunday. So for tonight and on Wednesday and Thursday, it will be just me here. What's up, Audrey? How you doing? We are definitely better with Clark. Of course. Absolutely, QZ. Coach. Definitely better with Clark. Definitely better with Caitlin Clark. If anybody's gonna get traded, in my opinion, I think it would be Kelsey Mitchell. Not because I think she's terrible. She's obviously one of the best players in the league, but she's getting older. She still has some years in front of her, and I think with some of the holes that we have on our team, right, with some size and stuff like that, I think it would probably be best for everybody, including Kelsey Mitchell, including Caitlin Clark, if maybe we did explore a trade for Kelsey Mitchell and plug in some of these holes that we have on our team. We could get a lot in return for Kelsey Mitchell, who is number 2 scoring in the league right now. Maybe we explore something like that. If anyone's going to get traded, I think it would be her. I don't think Caitlin Clark's going anywhere. I don't think she'll go anywhere. By the way, today's stream is presented by PrizePicks. Check out the PrizePicks app. You can download it or you can sign up on desktop. But when you do, use that promo code HMA, those 3 simple letters, when you sign up and take advantage of their promotion, which is play 5, get $50 instantly in your lineups. Now, for tonight's game between the Fever and the Aces, here's our 3-leg entry. What we got cooking in the kitchen tonight, we got Kelsey Mitchell for more than 17.5 points. Like I said, she's number 2 in the league in scoring, behind only A'ja Wilson, who is out tonight. We have Jackie Young for more than 14.5 points. She averages about 17 points per game almost. So taking Jackie Young for over on the points. And then we're taking Aaliyah Boston for more than 6.5 rebounds. Let's go, Aaliyah Boston. She is going to be needed tonight against the Aces. Even without A'ja Wilson being there, they still have Delissa Smith, who's been really incredible this year. Aaliyah Boston has to dominate inside, and part of that is getting those rebounds. So we'll take Aaliyah Boston for more than 6.5 rebounds, Jackie Young for more than 14.5 points, and Kelsey Mitchell for more than 17.5 points here tonight. You can find our affiliate link in the description down below, and you can follow us on PrizePicks at The Sports Fury. We're going to get into game time predictions here pretty soon, but I want to take a look at the keys to the game on Twitter that they have over on the Fever's Twitter page. And they have the keys to the game being defend with discipline. That's for sure. Defend with discipline. Dominate the interior. I just touched upon that. And part of that is going to be Aaliyah Boston dominating inside. We saw what she could do. She's been having an all-star season. She's an all-star starter. Dominate tonight. Bow, bow, bow. And then generate balanced offensive production. And I thought we saw that a lot against the Los Angeles Sparks. We beat them 111-87. And a part of that was Tyisha Harris. Ty Harris, she was thrust into the starting lineup. She had 16 points on 5 for 8 shooting, went 50% from downtown, and provided 5 rebounds with 3 assists. Ty Harris, she'll be in the starting lineup here again tonight. So let's get that spread of production. Aaliyah Boston had 17 in that win against the Sparks, 15 from Mo Billings, which was awesome. She did that on 60% shooting. And then Kelsey Mitchell had 26 points to lead the way. So let's get that. And then we had some good production off the bench. Misha Hines Allen had 7 points. Sophie Cunningham had 9 points. Michaela Timpson contributed 5 points for her. Van Sluten even got some minutes, and she provided 4 points in 5 minutes. So great balance of offensive production is definitely needed here tonight. Also, congratulations to Caitlin Clark, who was listed as the Eastern Conference Player of the Month. Shout out to Cece. She averaged about 22 points per game on 45% shooting, 8 assists per game, and 4 rebounds per game during the month of June. She is the Eastern Conference Player of the Month. She's out tonight, but she should be back later on this week. That is what they are expecting. And here are your starters for tonight's game. We're going to go with Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hall, Mo Billings, and Ty Harris back into the starting lineup. I just went over her stats from that last game against the Sparks. She did fantastic. So let's go, Ty Harris. Let's get it again tonight. And the Las Vegas Aces, they're going to be without A'ja Wilson. They're without A'ja. She's dealing with a lower leg injury. She has not played since June 28th. She remains out for the Las Vegas Aces. And that's a lot. She's arguably the best player in the NBA, WNBA right now. She's the leading scorer in the WNBA. She's one of the leaders in blocks, rebounds, and she is gone tonight. She's out. So is Caitlin Clark. Alex with a 150 snow cone. Is that ice cream cone? That's very much needed right now, Alex, because it's really, really hot outside. I don't know how hot it is around your neck of the woods, but here it's 93 degrees in Dallas. 93, and it feels like it's over 100 degrees right now. So, Alex, thank you for the ice cream cone. Hi, G. I can't believe we're pretty much halfway through the WNBA season already. Yeah, we're almost halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Are you guys ready for game time predictions, though? The game's on ESPN, but let's get into game time predictions before it tips off. Let's do it. Game time predictions. In Las Vegas, the Aces without Asia Wilson are still favored by 2.5 points, and the over-under's 179.5. Who do you have winning this game here tonight? In my opinion, I think even without Caitlin Clark and then without Asia Wilson, they're still a tough team, but so are we. And I liked how we played against the Los Angeles Sparks. So give me the Fever to actually win this game. We're 2.5 underdogs, but I think we walk away with a victory here tonight. We got Aaliyah Boston who could dominate the paint. Kelsey Mitchell, who should not be denied here tonight. Ty Harris, I loved what I saw from her. Mo Billings over the last couple of games has been playing fantastic. If the bench mob could come in here and contribute like Michaela Timpson, Sophie Cunningham, the blonde bomber, and even some little bit from Raven Johnson, that'd be awesome. So I think the Fever win here tonight. Let me know what you guys think. Anyone taking the Fever? Edward, what's going on? You're taking the Fever? Christine is taking the Fever. Alan's taking the Fever. Lex Smith is taking Indiana. Everyday American is taking Indiana. Danny's going to take the Aces here tonight. Dirty is taking, he's going with the under. Jag is dropping that Fever emo. Let's go. It's hard to think the Aces don't win it, says Reg. They are favored here tonight. They're still really good. They have Chelsea Gray and Jackie Young, who are two of the top 5 playmakers in the WNBA this season, averaging 6 and 7 assists per game. So they're still really good. Watch out for Candy Carter, too, for the Aces. She's coming off the bench. She could be a huge bucket for the Las Vegas Aces. And don't forget about Nalissa Smith. This season, Nalissa Smith has been averaging about 12 points per game, 6 rebounds per game on about almost 70% from the field. She's been very efficient this year. So Aaliyah Boston against her former teammate needs to win that matchup. My MVP, though, tonight is going to be Kelsey Mitchell. I think she'll be the leading scorer for tonight's game. And I think she'll have between 22 to 26 points tonight. So let's go with 24. So give me Kelsey Mitchell for MVP tonight. And my X factor, and who could possibly be the MVP of tonight's game, give me Aaliyah Boston with a double-double today. She needs to win that matchup against Nalissa Smith, stay out of foul trouble, grab those rebounds, and feed Aaliyah Boston early and often inside because I don't think anyone can guard her on this team. No disrespect to Nalissa Smith, but she's too slow to guard an Aaliyah Boston. My first bucket tonight. Who scores first? I'm going to predict it's going to be Chelsea Gray with probably a fadeaway jump shot in the paint. That's what she likes to do. I think that's what she does. She scores first with a little fadeaway jumper in the paint. My first 3-point shot tonight is going to be from Kelsey Mitchell, who is top 5 in 3-pointers made per game this season. She creeped up into the top 5, so I'll have Kelsey knock down the first 3. The over-under of tonight's game is 179.5. I'm going to take the, you know what? I'm going to take the over of the total score of 179.5. Give me the over tonight's game. And there you have it, folks. That's my game time predictions. I'm taking the Indiana Fever to win here on the road. Kelsey Mitchell to be my MVP. Boston to be the X factor. Chelsea Gray to score first. Mitchell to knock down the first 3. And I'm taking the over of the total score. We got a $5 donation from Philip Krebs. I just want to say howdy. And go the Viviro. I don't know who that is, but Viviro, shout out. Philip Krebs, thank you so much for the 5, brother. It's always good and a pleasure to see you, man. Oh, yeah, I'm ready for this one. Two of the highest scoring teams in the WNBA are about to face off here on ESPN. If you can't watch on ESPN, I got you with the live play-by-play, the live scoreboard, and on the floor stats as you'll see it on the screen. I'll be calling all the plays. No Asia Wilson, no Caitlin Clark, so this should be an interesting matchup here tonight. We welcome all you guys in here. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe if you guys are brand new. We just cracked over 200 likes on the stream, so thank y'all so much for that. Let's go. Josh, I got store-bought egg rolls. You got some egg rolls? I love me a good egg roll, man. Swing me one. Let me get an egg roll, dude. I love egg rolls. All right, let me bring up my scoreboard and everything. We're about to get ready to tip off. We're getting ready to tip off. Boston should have at least 25 and 10. She should be able to go body in the paint, says Jets. That's what I'm talking about. Go big. Go big, Boston. We're getting ready for tip off here, folks. Whew. All right, I'm ready. I am ready. Let's start a win streak here. We had that win against the the Los Angeles Sparks. Let's start a streak. Jed Lockett with a 552 dono. Jed Lockett says, shout out to Tom Grassi, who today finished a 4-day live stream as part of a 30 and 30 for St. Jude's Children's Hospital and raised over $1.5 million. My goodness. Shout out to Tom Grassi. $1.5 million for a great cause. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Let's go. All right, let me get my thing situated here because we're about ready for tip-off here. All right, let's go. There we go. Panthers dub with the gifted membership. Yo, Panthers dub, gifted membership to Summer Vivaldi. Let's go, Panthers dub. Appreciate your brother. Right before tip-off, too, which just happened, and the Indiana Fever will win the possession. They're wearing their all-red jerseys, the Rebel Edition jerseys, and Kelsey Mitchell and the Fever will drive here on the right side of the screen. Kelsey Mitchell with a cross-court pass to Ty Harris. Puts the ball on the floor against Lloyd. Over to the left corner. Boston for three. Overshot that one. Lexi Hull with the offensive rebound and the reload. Feeds it inside. Boston with the double team. And is she going to draw a foul? No foul. And it's a steal for the Aces, who are shooting on the left side of the screen in their all-black jerseys. With Parker Tyus in the starting lineup, Nalissa Smith, Chelsea Gray, Jewel Lloyd, and Jackie Young. They're going from right to left on the screen with 10 on the shot clock. 8 now. Here is Chelsea Gray being worked here by Kelsey Mitchell, top of the screen. She'll drive into the paint. She'll stop. She'll shoot. She'll miss. And the rebound will fall to Ty Harris. And here come the Fever back the other way. No score yet in this ball game. Fever in their red jerseys. And there goes a shot from downtown. And it's going to be it's a score for 2. Lexi Hull for 2. 2-0 Indiana. They strike first. And here's Jackie Young from deep. Jackie Young knocks down the first 3 of tonight's game. It's a 3-2 lead for Las Vegas. Here comes Kelsey Mitchell quickly into the front court, into the paint, bringing out Tyus Parker. And Parker Tyus, Step back 3, Kelsey Mitchell off the iron. Rebound falls to Chelsea Gray. And here come the Aces off the miss. 8.5 remaining here in the first quarter. Nalissa Smith feeds it inside to Parker Tyus. She'll turn and she'll draw a foul from Mo Billings. That's a shooting foul. So Parker's Tyus to the line for 2 shots. Called it first for 3. Jackie Young says, Jets, you called that 3, huh? Jackie Young has scored. Lexi Hull has scored so far in this ball game. And Parker Tyus is at the line shooting 2 shots. 8:25 remaining here in the first quarter. First free throw is up, and it's good for Parker Tyus in the starting lineup today. Yes, corrupt. No Asia, no CC for tonight's game. Fever wearing their red jerseys, and the Aces in their all-black uniforms. Second free throw for Parker Tyus is good. Down by 3, here comes Kelsey Mitchell and the Fever. Mitchell out there with Boston, Mo Billings, Ty Harris, and Lexi Hull. Double screen set for Kelsey Mitchell to the near side wing, driving into the paint against Joe Lloyd. Kicks out to the left corner. Ty Harris dribble, handoff, going to Harris. Back inside of Mo Billings, left-hand layup, no good. Rebound falls to Melissa Smith, and the outlet pass to Jackie Young, who brings it across the halfway mark. Young inside, Parker Tyus spinning on Aaliyah Boston, turns, fires off the glass, score. It's good, and the Aces take a 5-point lead, 7-2, with 7:50 remaining in the first quarter. Aaliyah Boston faking left, going right into the middle lane, and draws a shooting foul in the paint against Melissa Smith with 7:48 remaining in the first quarter. Boston's got 2 free throws coming up. Indiana down by 5 points with Aaliyah Boston going to the free throw line for 2 free throws. That will be the first foul against Melissa Smith. They go again for hitting that thumbs up. We're 50 away from 300. First free throw up for Aaliyah Boston is no good. We got to make our free throws. We got to make our free throws tonight. I don't want to see us miss a whole bunch of free throws like we sometimes do. One more free throw coming up for Aaliyah Boston. She'll bend the knee, she'll release it, and she'll knock down 1 of 2. It's a 4-point lead for the Las Vegas Aces, with Jackie Young bringing up the ball for Las Vegas, shooting on the left side of the screen. Over to Parker Tyus in the mid-post, bounce pass. Oh, kicked there by Aaliyah Boston, and the Aces will have to re-inbound this one. Let's see if we can get a steal here. Let's get some cookies. Cookies being a steal. Ball's inbounded, and the bad pass goes over Chelsea Gray out of bounds on the baseline. That's a turnover for the Aces. Fever ball. Fever basketball. Ty Harris will bring up the ball. She's in the starting lineup. Out there with Mitchell, Boston, Mo Billings, and Lexi Hull. Fever in their all-red uniforms. Aces in their all-blacks. And here goes an inside pass for Kelsey Mitchell, who'll stop. She'll pop, and she'll knock it down to cut the lead to 2. Kelsey Mitchell with her first bucket of the game. Makes it a 5-7 lead for Las Vegas with 7:15 remaining in the first quarter. And an offensive foul on Parker Tyus on the other side. Gives it right back to Indiana. Fever ball. That's 2 turnovers for the Las Vegas Aces now. So now we have the ball with an opportunity to tie or take the lead. Down by 2 points. What's up, David Neal? How you doing? Ball's inbounded, and here's Boston on the baseline. Misses, gets her own rebound. She's got a double team on her. Aaliyah Boston starts to back down Parker Tyus, turns to her left-hand hat. Got it for 2. Aaliyah Boston ties the game at 7 with under 7 to play. Aces have the ball with Parker Tyus, Melissa Smith, Gray, Lloyd, and Young. Chelsea Gray working the right wing outside to the right corner. Pull up 3. No hesitation. Jewel Lloyd knocks it down to take a 3-point lead. 10-7. Aces. 6.5 to go. Indiana's got the basketball. Aaliyah Boston with a handoff. Mitchell off the screen. Give and go to Aaliyah Boston inside. Goes up and draws a shooting foul. Once again against Melissa Smith. That's 2 fouls on Melissa Smith and 2 more free throws coming up for Aaliyah Boston. I love that. Keep attacking that matchup, Aaliyah. They can't guard you. They can't guard you. Now, just make your free throws, okay? She went 1 for 2 in that last attempt at the line. She's got 2 free throws here. First free throw is up, and she missed it. Alex with a $150 dono. A sticker. Is that a Skyline? Let's go, Alex. Thank you for the $150, brother. Thank you for the sticker. Too sweet. Aaliyah Boston has 1 more free throw. She missed the first one. Come on, Aaliyah. She'll miss the second one. But it's tipped in by Mo Billings. Boston misses the free throw, but Mo Billings tips it in to make it a 1-point lead for the Aces now. 10-9 Aces. They have the ball with 6:15 to go with Smith, Turner, Young, Lloyd, and Gray on the floor. And they just turn over the ball. Jackie Young out of bounds. Lost ball turnover. Fever basketball. Fever basketball. That's 3 turnovers for the Las Vegas Aces. And now with this possession, we can take the lead. Here's a bad pass. Kelsey Mitchell of Boston. Stolen up here by the Aces, but stolen right back by Mo Billings to Mitchell for 3. Let's go. And the Fever take the lead with Kelsey Mitchell knocking down a 3. Let's get it. Soroka, what's up? 12-10 lead. Indiana with 5:46. Pull up three. Chelsea Gray from up top. No good. Boston the rebound. Her second of the night. And an outlet goes to Ty Harris. Harris quickly into the front court on the far side wing. She's guarded by Chelsea Gray. Boston with the screen. Curls off the screen, down the middle lane, layup, no good. Rebound to Alyssa Smith, outlet to Jackie Young, and she's picked up by Lexi Hall. And they're going to call a travel there on Jackie Young. Great defense by Lexi. Because as soon as Jackie Young had the ball, she turned to her right. She saw Lexi Hall right there. She fumbled her dribble, and that's a turnover. Number 4 for the Aces, Fever basketball, with 5:27 to go. Ball's inbounded. Fever had the ball with Mo Billings, Boston, Mitchell, Harris, and Lexi Hull on the floor. 18 on the shot clock. Here's Ty Harris around the logo, guarded by Jackie Young. Into the mid-post goes for Boston. 10 on the shot clock. Boston puts the ball on the floor. Backing down Parker Tyus. Now to Lexi. Drives, spins, shoots. Oh, well short. And Alyssa Smith has the rebound. Her third of the game. Here come the Aces. Chelsea Gray curling off the screen there from Bree Turner. Pulls up for the mid-post. Knocks it down. Chelsea Gray with her first bucket of the game. Alex with a $2 donation says, I'm on vacation to South Dakota to Mount Vernon. To Mount Vernon. Well, enjoy your vacation, Alex. And we're going to get a personal foul here on this side of the court. It's going to be from Jackie Young. We're tied at 12, and the officials will call a timeout here with 4:47 left to go in the first quarter. Official TV timeout. Right after Jackie Young just picked up the foul, we're tied at 12. Let's go, Alex. Thank you so much, man, for the $2 donation. And once again, enjoy your vacation, bro. So we're tied at 12. Indiana shooting 45% as a team from the field, 33% from downtown. The Las Vegas Aces, they're shooting 67% from the field and from downtown with 2 made threes. 5 points from Kelsey Mitchell, 3 from Boston, 2 from Mo Billings, 2 from Lexi Hull. The only one who hasn't scored in the starting lineup is Ty Harris. For the Las Vegas Aces, we have 3 from Jewel Lloyd, 3 from Jackie Young, 2 from Chelsea Gray so far on the floor. And Parker Tyus has 4 points, but she's on the bench now. The rebounds, 5-4 Indiana. The turnovers, 4-1 Las Vegas. We're forcing some turnovers, but we got to capitalize on those on the other end. We got to capitalize. And we got to make our free throws, because right now we're 1 for 4 from the free throw line. Commercial break right now here, folks. Commercial break. Thank y'all so much for hitting that thumbs up. We're 16 likes away from 300 on the live stream. So thank y'all. The game is on ESPN. On ESPN. Oh, what am I doing? What's going on? All right. Oh, no. There we go. Alex with the sticker. A $2 sticker. And it's a big old heart. Oh, it's a big old heart. All the way from Mount Vernon. Cheers to you, brother. Alex, thank you again so much, bro. Terry says, Josh, I had to rewatch Game 5 of the NBA Finals between the Knicks and the Spurs to laugh at your rants on De'Aaron Fox. And I went in hard on De'Aaron Fox. He was atrocious. And Mitch Johnson, I like him as a head coach, but he did a terrible job in the NBA Finals. I thought he coached way too stubborn, especially when he came to De'Aaron Fox. I did go off on him, didn't I? I did go off on him. Josh, I just ordered from Omaha Steaks, says I love country. Filet mignon, tips, baby back ribs, chicken fried chicken, pork tenderloins, filet mignon burgers, smash burgers, and classic steak burgers. My goodness, it's a feast. Over at I Love Country's house. My goodness. I love chicken fried chicken. Filet mignon. Ooh, fancy. I Love Country. What's going on over there? It's a feast. We're coming over after the stream. Everybody, we're all going over to I Love Country's house. She's feeding us. We're coming back from the commercial break. Sophie Cunningham is checking in for Lexi Hull. Candy Carter for the Aces will check in for Jewel Lloyd. Alyssa Smith checks out for Parker Tyus, who comes back in. And Raven Johnson will check in for Taisha Harris. So substitutions being made right now. Caitlin Clark is here at this game. She's in her all-black sweats, chill on the sideline, cheering on her team, talking with Lexi Hull. Ball inbounded for the Fever. And here's Kelsey Mitchell. Working with 5 points. Cross court to Sophie Cunningham on the near side wing. Cross court to left corner, far side. Driving in is Mo Billings. Ooh, boss popped loose by Parker Tyus. She'll recover though. Mo Billings puts the ball on the floor. Hook shot. Got it! How about Mo Billings? And with that, we'll take a 2-point lead, 14-12. Mo Billings, 4 points. Okay, Mo. 4:20 to go here in this first quarter. Aces down by 2. They have Gray, Young, Turner, Carter, and Parker Tyus on the floor. All right, here is Jackie Young on the far side wing, puts the ball on the floor against Kelsey Mitchell, pulls up for mid-range, and she's got it for 2 to tie the game at 14 apiece. 4 minutes remaining. Raven Johnson will bring up the ball for the Indiana Fever, shooting on the right side of the court. Mo Billings with the screen. She'll get the slip, and she'll get the pop for 2. Mo Billings is going to work. 16-14, Indiana leads, and Mo Billings has 6 points on 3 for 4 shooting. Parker Tyus with the ball on top of the key. Handoff goes to Jackie Young. She's hounded by Sophie Cunningham. Bad pass, stolen up there by Mo Billings, who will drive the court, and she'll miss the layup. Mo Billings, but it's rebounded by Raven Johnson out to Kelsey Mitchell, who shoots a 3. That's no good. And it's going to get rebounded by Kenny Carter of the Aces. Mo Billings had the steal, but she could not get the finish. Parker Tyus going inside the lane, draws a shooting foul from Mo Billings. And that will be 2 free throws for Parker Tyus. Mo Billings eating tonight. 3 for 5, 6 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and a steal. Imagine if she would have made that layup, though. Woo. Big Mo, Brandon. Big Mo. 2 free throws coming up for Parker Tyus of the Aces. 3:15 remaining in the first quarter. First free throw is up, and it's good. The Aces, the Fever do not play again until Wednesday. And the second free throw is up, and that is no good. She missed them both. It remains 16-15. Indiana with a 1-point lead. Here's Kelsey Mitchell getting a high screen there from Aaliyah Boston. She's guarded by Candy Carter. She'll take her off the dribble in down the middle lane, and she'll draw a foul against Kennedy Carter with 3:03 to go. They're going to call that a foul on the floor. And Sophie Cunningham and Kelsey Mitchell are arguing that should have been continuation because she did get fouled and knocked down the bucket, but they're not going to count that bucket. They're going to say it's a foul on the floor. Free throws coming up. No free throws coming up. It's going to be inbound from the sideline for Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell is out there with Boston. Misha Hines-Allen, Sophie Cunningham, and Raven Johnson. She inbounds from the near sideline to Aaliyah Boston with 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Shot clock to 10. Handoff goes to Kelsey Mitchell. Boston setting the screen. Kenny Carter fighting through the screen. Mitchell driving on Parker Tyus. Puts it up with the prayer. No good. But does she draw a foul? Yeah, she does. And Indiana's in the bonus, folks. Indiana is in the bonus. Kelsey Mitchell being very aggressive right there and drawing that foul against Kennedy Carter. That's back-to-back fouls on Carter. This time, Mitchell will be going to the line for 2 free throws. Ooh, Kelsey Mitchell with a nice little hezzy move and everything. Okay. What's up, Nick? Shelton, how you doing? Josh, you're going to have to get a Mo Billings emo for a chat. I know, right? Give me some Mo. First free throw is up, and it's good for Kelsey Mitchell. 17-15 lead for Indiana here with 2:52 left to play in the first quarter. Mitchell now with 6 points. Candy Carter called for her second foul. She's been coming off the bench this year for the Las Vegas Aces, averaging 13 points per game. She hasn't scored yet, though. Mitchell will knock down both free throws to give Indiana a 3-point cushion here. 2:49 to go. Here come the Aces with Candy Carter, Bree Turner, Talbot, Young, and Jewel Lloyd on the floor. Carter to Bree Turner. Now over to Jewel Lloyd and back to Turner, and she'll go with the driving layup down the middle lane for 2 points. Indiana's up by 1, 18-17. And then Kelsey Mitchell's going to be drawing a foul from Jewel Lloyd with 2:29 to go. Aces fouling a whole lot here in this first quarter. Kelsey Mitchell will go back to the free throw line for 2 free throws because they're in the bonus. 2 shots. Yeah, Rocha will be back on Sunday, Drez. He's on vacation right now. He'll be back on the 12th against the Aces. Mitchell misses the first free throw. 2:29 remaining in the first quarter. Substitutions being made right now. Michaela will check in for Aaliyah Boston. Fever are wearing their all-red jerseys, the Rebel Edition Indy jerseys. Aces are wearing their all-black uniforms. Second free throw for Kelsey Mitchell. She bends the knee. She releases. It's up. No good. Rebound falls to Jewel Lloyd. We missed both free throws. We're 3 for 8 from the free throw line as a team. That's 38% from the free throw line. That's not good. That's not good. So here come the Aces with Lloyd, Young, Talbot, Turner, and Carter on the floor. Young pulls up from deep, contested over Sophie. That's no good. And Michaela gets a long rebound. Out to Raven Johnson, run the floor. Back to Michaela. Floater up, too strong. Rebound falls to Jackie Young. And the Aces are off and running. Dashing up the court. Young goes up off the glass with the layup. It's good. She took it right to Misha Hines-Allen, and with that, the Aces take a 1-point lead, 19-18. Mitchell crossing over Kenny Carter. She's been tearing her up so far in this quarter. Handoff goes to Raven Johnson. Carter switches. Hines-Allen screen, slips, gets the pass in the post, finds Misha Hines-Allen, goes Michaela, and she goes right up for a layup. And the Fever retake the lead 20-19. 1:30 left to go here in the first quarter. 17 on the shot clock. Jackie Young to Turner. Handoff back to Jackie. She takes a 3. Hits the back iron. Bounces. Rebound falls to Michaela. Timpson. KK. Over to Raven Johnson, who has yet to score. Over to KK. Almost travels. Dribble. Handoff faked to Kelsey Mitchell. Gives it to Raven Johnson instead with 1:07 to go. Off the screen from Michaela. Here's Raven Johnson working the mid-post. Up to Misha. Extra pass. Sophie for 3. Sophie Cunningham. The blonde bomber from downtown. There you go, Sophie Cunningham. Love to see that. And Indiana takes a 4-point lead over the Aces with under a minute to go. Aces have the ball with Lloyd, Young, Talbot, Turner, and Carter. A pass to Talbot, wide open, left corner for 3. She drains it. Nothing but the bottom of the net. And it's a 1-point lead for the Fever with 39 seconds to go. Talbot knocking down that 3. Here's Mitchell going inside. Floater up. No good. Talbot, the defensive rebound. She'll run the floor with Jewel Lloyd, who goes up into the front court and draws a shooting foul at the rim from Sophie Cunningham. With 26 seconds to go, free throws coming up for Jewel Lloyd. Sophie called for her first foul. What's up, Rochi? Oh, my goodness. Here goes Rochi in the chat. What's up, dude? What you doing right now? What are you eating right now? I know you're eating something. Free throw number 1 is up, and it's good for Jewel Lloyd. That ties the game at 23. Both teams are in the bonus. Double bonus with 26 seconds to go. Second free throw is up, and that will give them the lead, 24-23. Fever basketball with 23 seconds, 20 on the shot clock. And Kennedy Carter will pick up Kelsey Mitchell as she crosses the timeline. Fever shooting on the right side of the screen here on ESPN. Around the halfway logo, Kelsey Mitchell now will pass the left short corner to Misha Hines-Allen, backing down Talbot. Kick out to Raven Johnson, spot up 3, wide open. Off the iron, Jewel Lloyd with the rebound. 4 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1 to Jackie. Oh, at the buzzer, no good. And that does it for the first quarter. It's 24-23, Aces up by 1 point. At the end of 1, it's a 1-point lead for the Aces. Let me go over some stats here. I want to see, hold on. Okay. So the Indiana Fever are shooting 45% from the field, 33% from downtown. But the Aces, they're shooting 62% from the field. They're 8 for 13 shooting, including 43% from downtown on 3 for 7 attempts. We got to do better defensively. They are shooting very efficiently, and they're knocking down their shots at a high rate. They're turning over the ball 5 turnovers in that first quarter to our 1 turnover. So we're doing a good job in controlling the basketball, but we got to do a better job at defending. We got to do a better job of defending. We got to contest those shots a whole lot better. The rebounds, we're tied at 9 apiece right now. We're tied at 9 apiece. Points in the paint, we are winning that 10-6 over the Las Vegas Aces right now. Second chance points, Indiana 4, Las Vegas 0. And then fast break points, they have 4-0 on us here at the end of one quarter. Let me also bring up the box score and team stats so that way we can go over that at the end of the first quarter, and we'll show you guys that on the screen. So far through the end of one, our leading scorer is Kelsey Mitchell with 7 points. She's 2 for 5 from the field, 1 for 3 from downtown, and 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Mo Billings, 3 for 5 with 6 points, with 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 1 steal. Aaliyah Boston, 1 for 3 with 3 points and 2 rebounds. I need more from you, Aaliyah. I need more from you. There's no Asia Wilson out there. Boston, you need to lock in a little bit better here for the rest of the way. You need to dominate that paint. 1 for 3, 3 points, 1 for 4 from the free throw line. Got to make your free throws as well, Aaliyah. We know you could do it. We know you could do it. Ty Harris, she has yet to score so far. Lexi Hull has 2 points. And then off the bench, we have 3 from Sophie Cunningham. We have 2 from Michaela Timpson. Michaela also have 2 rebounds. Misha Hines-Allen has yet to score, but she has 2 assists. Moving down to Las Vegas Aces, 7 from Jackie Young on 50% shooting. Jewel Lloyd's got 5 points. Parker Tyus has 5 points. Chelsea Gray's got 2 points. Nothing from Melissa Smith and 3 rebounds. And then they have also 5 points off the bench, with 3 coming from Stephanie Talbot and 2 coming from Bree Turner. Cheyenne, Parker, Tyus should not be outproducing Aaliyah Boston. That should not be happening. So let's lock in, Aaliyah. Regier with a $2 donation sent you a Mo Billings emote in your DMs. A Mo Billings emote. All right, let me check this out. Oh, I like this. Mo Billings. I like that. All right, I'm going to make that the emote. I'm going to make that the emote. I just saved it. I'll get that ready for next stream. I like that. Shout out to Regier for setting that up. Mo Billings emote coming up. Let's go. Thank you, Reg. All right, let's start this second quarter. Let's lock in here. We're at a 1-point deficit right now. Aces will have the possession first to start the second quarter. And on the floor, it's going to be Chelsea Gray, Jewel Lloyd, Talbot, Turner, and Kirsten Bell. With Chelsea Gray bringing up the ball. They're going from right to left on the screen in their black jerseys. On the floor for the Fever, it's Boston, Ty Harris, KK, Sophie Cunningham, and Raven Johnson. Shot clock to 10. On the top of the key, it's going to be Jewel Lloyd off the screen for Parker Tyus. Cross-court pass stolen up by Sophie. Oh, they're going to call a foul against the Fever. And I believe that's going to go on Michaela, actually. So the Aces will inbound with 14 on the shot clock, 9:44 on the game clock. Asia Wilson, 8th game missed over the last, since the June 28th? Asia Wilson still remains out with a lower leg injury. Caitlin Clark remains out with a lower back. Chelsea Gray working the inside paint, turnaround fadeaway shot over Raven Johnson, no good. Ball's out of bounds, and that's going to make it Fever basketball. Good defense there by Raven Johnson on Chelsea Gray with 9:29 left to play in the second quarter. We hit over 300 likes, so thank you guys so much for hitting that thumbs up. And here come the Fever. Into the front court, it's Raven Johnson over to Leah Boston, top of the circle. Boston puts the ball on the floor, attacking Parker Tyus inside. Pump fake, turns, fires off the window. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Aaliyah. 25-24. Boston gets the lead for Indiana, and now Boston's got 5 points with 9:04 to go. They can't guard you, Aaliyah. They can't guard you. 13 the shot clock. Chelsea Gray inside for Bree Turner, who knocks down the layup. 26-25. What a fancy pass there by Chelsea Gray. Fever basketball down by 1 with 8:45 to go. Pull-up jumper from Ty Harris. That's going to be a miss from mid-range, and that's going to be a rebound for Bree Turner. Here come the Aces. Kristen Bale brings it across the timeline. Gets it right back to Chelsea Gray, picked up by Sophie Cunningham. Sophie staying on Gray, and she drives into the mid-post. Shot clock to 10, into the paint now, and a foul called on the floor against Sophie Cunningham, who did not like that whistle. She thought she was playing some good, tough defense. They call for the foul instead. A'ja Wilson's been missing some games, man. She's been missing some games. Hopefully she's going to be all right. 8:24 left to go in the second quarter. Pull-up jumper on the inbound. That's Chelsea Gray with the miss. Rebound falls to Indiana. And here come the Fever. Raven, floater inside. Misses, gets her own rebound. Put back, got it. She cleans it up off her own miss. Raven Johnson regains the lead for Indiana, 27-26. Talbot with the three. That's overshot. And Raven Johnson with the rebound. Raven Johnson with a rebound. It's Fever basketball with a 1-point lead. 7:55 remaining in the second quarter. Aaliyah Boston putting the ball on the floor. Her back to Bree Turner. Stops the dribble. Finds out cutting Ty Harris. She'll make the layup, but they're going to wave it off. Offensive foul on Aaliyah Boston after the pass. They're going to call her for an illegal screen. That's a turnover, number 2 for the Fever. It's Aces basketball. Josh, don't let your players do bad in fantasy and tie us for Aces going off for 30, 40 fantasy points. You could lose a duo. I don't know. We'll see. I could. Here's Chelsea Gray inside to Alyssa Smith. Backing down Michaela. I have no control over that. She'll turn. She'll fire. And she'll score the little baby hook shot. Now, Alyssa Smith is so good with that little baby hook shot. She knocks down that one for her first bucket of the game to give the Aces a 28-27 lead with 7:25 to go. Here's Ty Harris off the screen from Aaliyah Boston over to Raven Johnson. Pull up three. Raven shot short. Rebound by Aaliyah Boston. And a reload for the offense. Over to Ty Harris. Back inside. Into the post goes Boston. Turns. Fires. Misses. Rebound. Goes out of bounds. And they're going to say last touch by Indiana. It's Aces basketball. 7:10 remaining in the second quarter. 28-27. Aces with a 1-point lead. What's the delay here? Mitchell checking in for Raven Johnson. That's what happened. Substitution being made. And then the Aces will call a timeout. Aces timeout. Their first timeout of the ball game. 7:06 remaining in the second quarter. It's a 28-27 1-point lead for Las Vegas. Each team has scored 4 points here in this second quarter. Aaliyah Boston has 5 points and 4 rebounds. Mitchell's got 7 points. Ty Harris has yet to score. Michaela's got 2 points, 2 rebounds off the bench, and Sophie Cunningham's got 3. In the rotation for the Aces, we have 5 points from Lloyd, 3 from Talbot. Bell's got 0. Gray's got 2 points on 1 for 5 shooting. She does have 5 assists, and Alyssa Smith has 2 points and 3 rebounds. We got to feed more to Aaliyah Boston inside, and she needs to just go to work. I know she's 2 for 5. But that last bucket that she made with that fancy feet work, that's what I want to see. That's the version of Aaliyah Boston I want to see. Because that version of Aaliyah Boston cannot be denied. With no A'ja Wilson out there, she's cooking. She can cook them. Echo says, good luck with this game. Going to the local pub to eat some fish and chips and some tacos while watching Mexico versus England. Love you guys. All right, Echo. Enjoy the matchup. Let's see. I have no idea what's going on. But I'm going to say Mexico over England. Hey, what's up, Asia Lakeisha Robertson? How are you doing, Asia? How you feeling? It's good to see you, Asia. How about the Atlanta Dream going on a 5-game losing streak? Yikes, says hijinks. My goodness, 5-game losing streak, and now they're the 7th seed in the WNBA. They were a top 2 seed, a week and a half ago? And now they're the 7th seed. They're the 7th seed behind Indiana. We're the 6th seed right now. New York Liberty are now the 5th seed. Dallas is 4th. The Valkyries are top 3. Minnesota Lynx are number 2. And then the Aces are number 1 right now. Aces are still number 1. Cameron Stuckey. I'm sorry to hear that, Cameron. Sorry to hear that, brother. That is awful. AJ, I'm doing all right. Doing good. Good to be back streaming. It's been, what, a week and a day since I last streamed. It's good to be back. All right, we're coming back from the commercial break. Out of the timeout from the Aces. It's their ball. And Alyssa Smith will inbound from the far sideline. She does so to Chelsea Gray on the right corner. Gray looking for Jackie Young. She waves her off. Young will set the screen. Chelsea Gray moves off of it, still guarded by Kelsey Mitchell on the top of the circle. Feeds it to the mid post. And Alyssa Smith against Boston. Pump fake, puts the ball on the floor, goes right to the rim, misses. Rebound falls to Michaela Timpson. There we go. Now let's capitalize. We're down by 1. So we could take the lead here. Ty Harris is out there with Mitchell, Boston, Lexi Hull, and Timpson. Shot clock to 12. Aaliyah Boston. Dribble handoff goes to Kelsey Mitchell. Curls off the screen. She's got Jackie Young on her. Boston setting the screen off of it. It's going to be a shot missed there by Mitchell and a rebound from Chelsea Gray. Outlet to Jackie Young, and Lexi Hull will pick her up here on the near side wing. Shot clock to 15. Jackie Young brings her into the mid post. Kicks to the top of the circle to Chelsea Gray. Mitchell's in front of her to guard. Shot clock to 9. Alyssa Smith on the screen. Cross-court pass intercepted by Lexi Hull. That's a steal for Lexi. She'll drive the floor. Going coast to coast. Lexi Hull with the steal and score. Indiana takes a 1-point lead, 29-28 because of Lexi. Defense into offense with 5:50 remaining in the half. Shot clock to 12. Aces have the basketball. Alyssa Smith. Ooh, a foul on the floor from Lexi Hull. 5:46 to go. Lexi's got 4 points, 1 rebound, 1 foul now, and 1 steal. Josh, the last home stand, the Cubs took the series from the Mets. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Go Cubs, go. Ball's inbounded with 10 shot clock, 5:40 remaining in the half. Pull up 3. That's going to be a miss there for the Aces from Parker Tyus, and the rebound falls to Lexi. Ooh, Lexi's everywhere now here in the second quarter. The ball makes its way over to Boston. Dribble handoff, Kelsey Mitchell. Pass goes to Ty Harris. She's got 12 on the shot clock. No score yet for Ty Harris. Hines Allen setting the screen, slip it to the rim. Harris brings the ball on the floor, and she'll turn, she'll fire, and that's going to be a foul here. That's going to be a foul from Jewel Lloyd. Free throws coming up for Ty Harris. 2 shots. We have a 1-point lead. We can extend this to 3 if Harris could knock down these free throws. But we have not been good from the free throw line so far in this game. We're shooting 38% as a team. 5:19 to go, and now here's a delay. I don't know what's going on. The referees are huddling up here at center court talking. And now they're making their way to the monitor. They're asking for a review. An official review. Oh, folks. We have a review from the referees for a possible reckless closeout. So that means Ty Harris was taking that jump shot. She was fouled by Jewel Lloyd. And they're going to review whether or not Jewel Lloyd came into her landing spot, because you cannot do that. You have to allow the shooter to come down with her jump shot. If you put your feet underneath the jump shooter, they will call that as a flagrant 1. And right now, that's what they're going to review for a possible reckless closeout by Jewel Lloyd. If they determine that will be free throws and the possession for Indiana. That's a potential dangerous foul right there from Jewel Lloyd. You got to allow the jump shooter to come in. Chelsea Gray's right there too underneath her. Yeah, right now they're talking about this in the broadcast. The foul's by Jewel Lloyd, but the potential closeout is right there with Chelsea Gray, because she's right there on Ty Harris too, underneath her. So we have an official review for a possible flagrant 1 against the Aces. Either way, it's going to be free throws for us, but it could be free throws and the possession for Indiana. They're going to determine it's not a reckless closeout. They're going to say it's a common foul. So that's free throws for Ty Harris. 2 free throws, not the extra possession. It was not a reckless closeout, they determined. Yeah, Rozier, they were looking at Gray. They were looking at Gray right there. The shooting fouls from Jewel Lloyd, but they were looking at Gray for a potential closeout, reckless closeout, which they determined it was not a reckless closeout. It's a shooting foul from Jewel Lloyd. 2 free throws coming up for Ty Harris. First free throw for Ty. Hey, we got one. Let's go. 30 to 28. 30-28. Aces. What's up, Wolfie? Second free throw is good. We made both of our free throws. 31-28, Indiana with the lead. 5:14 to go. Here come the Aces with Parker Tyus, Nalissa Smith, Gray, Young, and Lloyd. And it's Chelsea Gray guarded by Kelsey Mitchell. Bounce pass to Lloyd. Has he moved? And she'll draw a shooting foul from behind by Ty Harris. So free throws coming up for Jewel Lloyd. How about that? On the other end, it was Jewel Lloyd who sent Ty Harris to the line for 2 free throws. And back on the other side, it's Ty Harris sending Jewel Lloyd to the line for 2 free throws. First free throw is up, and it's good for Lloyd. Man, the Aces have only missed 1 free throw so far. They're 7 for 8 as that second one goes in. 31-30, Indiana with a 1-point lead. And on the floor, it's going to be Ty Harris, Mitchell, Boston, Lexi Hull, and Misha Hines-Allen. Can we get the ball back to Aaliyah Boston, please? Boston gets the feed inside the low post, just backing down Parker Tyus, and she'll score the bucket. That's what I'm talking about. Feed Aaliyah Boston. They are too small to guard Aaliyah and too slow. Boston now with 7 points and a 3-point lead for Indiana with 4.5 remaining in the quarter. By the way, the Aces are in the bonus for the rest of the half. Aces have the ball, and here's Jackie Young driving, scoring in the middle of the paint. Jackie Young makes it a 1-point game, 33-32, Indiana lead. Aaliyah Boston getting Alexi Hull here on the near side wing. Bounce pass goes to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey driving right down the middle lane for a layup off the window. Just too fast for him. Kelsey Mitchell makes it 35-32 Indiana. That's 9 points for Mitchell. Nalissa Smith driving and drawing a foul from Misha Hines-Allen. And Hines-Allen says, my bad, Nalissa. I didn't mean that. Hines-Allen shooting foul. Nalissa Smith to the line for 2 shots with 4:01 remaining in the half. Smith was going right to the rim. Took a bump from Misha Hines-Allen. And Misha reached out her arm saying, my bad. Josh, what do you think about the Celtics trading Jaylen Brown to the Sixers? I love it for Philadelphia, and I love it for Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown, I felt like was never truly appreciated by the Boston Celtics. His name has been in trade rumors since he got drafted. I like Philly's lineup right now with Maxey, Edgecombe, Jaylen Brown. I think it's pretty good. Dean Wade, I thought that was a good pickup. They got off that bad contract from Paul George. And the thing is, I like Paul George's fit for Boston, honestly. But now they take on that contract. I love it for Philly. All right, first free throw is good. And now we're getting Melissa Smith being looked at right here. I guess she had to have an adjustment to her brace or something like that. And now she'll make her way back to the free throw line. The Las Vegas Aces have been knocking down their free throws at a 90% rate. Over 700 people in the chat, and we're 20 likes away from 400. Thank y'all so much for hitting that thumbs up. As Nalissa knocks down the free throw, it's a 1-point lead for Indiana, 35-34. With under 4 minutes remaining, Kelsey Mitchell going to work with 9 points. Getting a double screen from Boston and Harris. She'll pull up for 3. That's going to fall short. Long rebound falls back to Mitchell. Trying to save it in bounds, but she couldn't do it. And it's going to be Aces basketball. Aces basketball with 3:47 to go. Las Vegas will be shooting on the left side of the screen, and they have Candy Carter out there, Turner, Young, Lloyd, and Nalissa Smith. On the floor for the Fever, it's Mo Billings, Boston, Mitchell, Harris, and Lexi Hull. Jackie Young over to Carter. Pull up three from the baseline. No good. Rebound falls for Las Vegas. Put back by Jewell Loyd. No good. Carter saves it back inside off the miss. And a third try for Las Vegas. Pull up shot from mid-range. No good by Jackie Young. Rebounded there by Aaliyah Boston. Boston, Harris to Mo Billings. Billings over to Mitchell. Wide open three over Carter. Got it. Another three for Kelsey Mitchell. Puts them up 4 points. 38-34. Mitchell getting it done. She's got 12 points. She's got 12 points. Carter over to Nalissa Smith for a near side wing. Three. Hits the back iron. Too strong. Boston with her 6th rebound of the night. Boston ahead to Mitchell. Off the screen from Mo Billings. Now over to the far side. Boston. Lexi. Pull-up jumper in the paint. It's good for 2. And the Indiana Fever are up by 6. Largest lead of the game. 40-34. Aces have the ball with Nalissa Smith, Jewell Loyd, Jackie Young, Bree Turner, and Candy Carter. Oh, and a shooting foul. It's good for Jewell Loyd, who makes a 12-foot fadeaway jumper over Kelsey Mitchell. She draws the foul, too, on top of it. It's a 3-point play potential for Jewell Loyd. We have a timeout here by the Indiana Fever with 40-36, 4-point lead, Indiana. Indiana is outscoring Las Vegas 17-12 here in the second quarter. Neymar retired. He's a soccer player, right? Josh Philly trying to entice LeBron to come here. To Philadelphia? Yes. And you know what? That's a legitimate spot for him. He could choose Philadelphia. In my opinion, I think the top 3 candidates for LeBron James, Golden State Warriors, Cleveland Cavaliers, Philadelphia 76ers. Miami, I'll throw him at number 4. What's up, Devin? Hey, drop it in and drop a like. Hey, man, appreciate you, dude. Appreciate you, man. As far as soccer goes and World Cup, if we stream the World Cup, it's going to be because Rocha wants to. I don't want to. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't care. I don't care for watching it. I don't care for streaming it. So if we do stream it, it's going to be because Rocha wants to. He's been into the World Cup. He's watching it and stuff like that. So it depends on Roach. Because for me, I have no interest. I'll be completely honest. We haven't been streaming the World Cup. And, yeah. So we'll see what Roach wants to do. Maybe like closer towards the, I guess, the championship game or whatever it's called. Maybe he'll want to do that. But it's up to him. What's up, Casey? How you doing, Case? Devin says, yeah, most of us don't watch soccer either, but you guys are who we want to hear from. I appreciate that, though, Devin. I appreciate that. I've been trying to get into it. I played it when I was younger. My parents kept me in sports all year long. And so I played basketball, I played baseball, and I played soccer. And I tried to get into it like the last couple of years. And at times it was cool. But I don't know. I appreciate that, though. How you doing, though, Casey? You doing all right? Let me tell you, when I played soccer, too, I didn't really enjoy it. But I played it for multiple years. Yeah. To each their own, I guess. We're coming back from the commercial break. It was a timeout made by the Indiana Fever. That was their first charge timeout. And we're going to have a free throw and one free throw for Jewel Lloyd after making down that 12-foot fadeaway shot fouled by Kelsey Mitchell. And she misses the free throw. Here come the Fever up by 4 with Billings, Boston, Mitchell, Hull, and Raven Johnson. A driving floater down the middle of the lane. No good there for Mitchell. Rebounded by Nalissa Smith. Nalissa Smith has 4 rebounds and 4 points. The ball makes its way over to Jackie Young. Bounce pass to Chelsea Gray on the elbow here on the far side. To her back is Kelsey Mitchell, and Nalissa Smith set the screen. To Chelsea Gray, back to Nalissa for a shot from mid-range. No good. Rebound falls to Mo Billings. Billings ahead to Raven Johnson. Raven over to Lexi for 3. Oh, just short. Rebounded by Jackie Young. Jackie Young's got 2 rebounds now. Down by 4 with 135. Here is Jackie guarded by Lexi Hull. To the top of the circle goes to Chelsea Gray. Mitchell in front of her to guard. Shot clock to 10. To the near side corner, pull up 3. Oh, Jewel Lloyd knocks it down. Jewel Lloyd makes it a 1-point game, 40-39. That's going to be their 4th 3 of the game. Boston has the ball inside, back sound. Parker Tyus out to Lexi for a 3 attempt. Again, she misses, in and out. Rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by Indiana. It's Aces basketball. Hey, what's up, GWL? Says just got here. Big storm wrecked the weekend, but got power back. Is Cece playing? No, she's out. She says she was out last week. She just came back to practice a little bit. She's not going to be part of tonight's game, but she is expected to play later on this week. There's a back-to-back on Wednesday and Thursday. I think she'll play on Wednesday. In my opinion, I think she'll play on Wednesday against the Sparks and then sit out against the Mercury. But she is expected back later this week. Jackie Young over to Chelsea Gray, driving down the middle lane, draws a foul with 48 seconds remaining, and that is going to be 2 free throws coming up for the Aces because they're in the bonus. 2 shots coming up for Chelsea Gray. Asia says, Josh, how do you deal with this heat? Staying inside. That's the key. Stay inside. And crank up that AC and turn on the fans. Right now, I have my AC set for 65 degrees, Asia. D. Costa with a 2 says, hey, Josh, my Dallas Wings won today against a tempo. How about the Dallas Wings, though? Dude, your Wings are top 4 in the league right now. Chelsea Gray knocks down both free throws. It's 45 seconds remaining in the second quarter. It's a 7-0 run for the Las Vegas Aces. Fever got to do something here. Raven Johnson over to Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell has not scored in a while. Feeds it inside Aaliyah Boston. Here goes the double team. She turns, fires off the window. She misses. Rebound falls to Bree Turner. 41-40. Las Vegas Aces with the ball with 25 seconds remaining. Damn. Watch the fouling. They're in the bonus here. Shot clock to 10. Jackie Young guarded by Lexi Hull. Feeds it to Nalissa Smith, top of the circle. Back to Jewel Lloyd. Shot clock to 3, to 2. Step back 3, short. Rebound Nalissa Smith. And they're going to call loose ball foul against Raven Johnson, who's pissed about the call. Loose ball foul against Raven Johnson will send Nalissa Smith to the line for 2 free throws. 2 free throws. Why is CeCe out? She's still dealing with a back issue. Yes, she was still dealing with that back issue. Back issues are no joke and are very, very scary, and you have to be very, very cautious when it comes to back issues. So she's out today, but expected to play later this week. By the way, Caitlin Clark was announced to be the Eastern Conference Player of the Month. Eastern Conference Player of the Month, Caitlin Clark. And shout out to Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, and Aaliyah Boston. For those that didn't hear, all 3 of them were announced as all-star starters. Hey, she missed both free throws. It's Fever basketball with 2. 1. Lexi, fade away at the buzzer. Got it! Oh, she's got it! How about Lexi Hall? Buzzer beater from the baseline for 2. Oh, my goodness. You got to count that bucket. They're talking about whether or not she got it off in time. Let's get a replay. Did she get it off in time? It's close. I can't tell from that angle. Are they not giving it to her? So far, they haven't given it to her. Are you not going to announce this? Why are we saying an interview with Chelsea Gray? Are they counting the bucket or not? I'm going to assume they are. 42-41, Lexi Hall. 8 points. 8 points, Lexi Hall. End of the second quarter. I hate when they do that on the broadcast. They leave things open-ended for too long. I really do hate that. They're still reviewing this. It's good. It's official now. It's good. Let's go. Lexi Hall, buzzer beater to take the lead for Indiana, 42-41 going to the half. Let's go. Oh my goodness, we got a $10 gifted membership. I'm sorry, a 10 gifted membership from Avatar. Going to Terry, Gen X Boomer, Seahawks fan, Leno, VF, AGD Twinkie. What a name. Ebo, Manny Fort, Austin Litt, Andrew, Choi. Welcome to the Cult of Fury, thanks to Avatar. Yo, what's up, Avatar? Great to see you, man. 10 gifted memberships from Avatar. Tip of the hat to him. Let's go. So they reviewed the Lexi Hall buzzer beater. It is good. 42-41, Indiana. Well, the Las Vegas Aces outscored Indiana 24-23 in that first quarter, but we outscored them 19-17 in that second quarter. Now, we're going to go over the halftime box score so that way you guys can see all the stats and numbers and everything, and we'll do that right now. So in that first half, both teams shot 45% from the field. Aces shooting 33% from downtown. Fever shooting 27% from downtown. The turnovers, 6 for Las Vegas, 3 for Indiana. So we did a good job in controlling the basketball and not turning it over at a high rate in one half. Only 3 turnovers. We gave up only 2 points to Las Vegas. They had 6 turnovers, and they gave up 9 points to Indiana. That's good. The rebound battle won by the Fever, 21-16 in that first half. That I really like to see. The points of the paint, Indiana won that 22-14. Let's continue to win the rebound battle, win the turnover ratio, and let's continue to win the points of the paint ratio as well. 22-14, let's keep going. So that's some team stats right there. Before we get into the individual box score, we got another 5 gifted memberships from Avatar. Avatar's going crazy right now. It's going to Cap, Bear on Tricycle, Hill Hopper 1995, DNB 909, and Elijah. This is for the Giants' win last night against his Rockies. So the Giants, who are rooted by Rocha, beat Avatar's Rockies. GG's Avatar. I bet it was a hell of a series. And, well, he gets 15 memberships for it to the chat. So shout out to Mr. Avatar. Luke says Avatar keeps delivering. He's like, we call him Avatar Claw sometimes. Just get into the chat, man. That is awesome. Gen X Boomer says Avatar's going hard in the paint right now. Yes, he is. Tristan Allen says, Avatar, you are the GOAT, man. That is awesome. Avatar, thank you so much, sir. And GG's to your Rockies, brother. Now, going back to the individual box score, the Indiana Fever will go over theirs first. Their leading scorer and the only person in double digits for Indiana is Kelsey Mitchell with 12 points. She's got 12 points, but on 40% shooting. She needs to improve that going in the second half. She's 2 for 5 from downtown. She has 1 rebound, 1 assist. We have 7 points from Aaliyah Boston on 3 for 7 from the field with 7 rebounds and 1 assist. There's a lot of double teams going towards Aaliyah Boston as soon as she touches the ball. And then when she does draw a foul, she's 1 for 4 from the free throw line. She's 1 for 4 from the free throw line. I want to see more efficiency from Aaliyah Boston. And if she's going to get the ball and she draws in a double team and she's going to draw fouls, she needs to make her free throws. Lexi Hull, how about Lexi? 50% shooting, 8 points for Lexi Hull, including that buzzer beater to end the first half. She also has 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. Mo Billings, she's got 6 points on 3 for 5 shooting. Most of that was in that first quarter. Didn't do anything in the second quarter. She's got 2 rebounds and 2 assists. And then off the bench, we have 7 points. 3 from Sophie Cunningham, 2 from Michaela, 2 from Raven Johnson. Misha Hines-Allen has yet to score. She does have 2 assists. Moving down to Las Vegas Aces. They also have 1 player in double digits, and that's Jewel Lloyd, who also matches Kelsey Mitchell's 12. She's got 12 points on 3 for 5 shooting with 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. 5 points for Parker Tyus, all that in that first quarter. 4 points from Nalissa Smith, who's 1 for 4. So we're doing a good job on Nalissa Smith. She has not been very efficient tonight. She's been shooting 67% from the field so far this regular season. Tonight, she's 1 for 4 and 1.5. She does have 4 rebounds. Chelsea Gray has not been shooting well. 1 for 5, 4 points, 6 assists, 2 rebounds. And Jackie Young has 9 points on 50% shooting. So to their best remaining players without Asia Wilson, we're doing a pretty good job on stopping them. Nalissa Smith, 1 for 4. Chelsea Gray's 1 for 5. Jackie Young's doing the best on 4 for 8 shooting, but held to under double digits in the first half. What if Chelsea Gray and Nalissa Smith get going here in the second half? We got to step up our game too. And then going to the bench, they have 4 points from Brianna Turner and 3 points from Stephanie Talbot. The team assists so far in one half. We have 14 assists apiece. 14 assists for the Aces and for the Indiana Fever. 42-41, Indy with the 1-point lead. Going into the second half, I want to see more inside to Aaliyah Boston. I want to see Kelsey Mitchell attack off the dribble, down into the paint, drawing those fouls, and go into the free throw line. But they got to make them. Both Aaliyah and Kelsey Mitchell has been missing free throws so far this first half. Rebound, keep the turnovers low, capitalize off their mistakes. Let's win the inside game. We win the inside game, we're going to win this game. That's your halftime box score, folks. That's your halftime box score. Thank y'all again for hitting that thumbs up. Let's see, where we at? Over 400 likes on the stream. Over 400. Thank y'all so much for hitting that thumbs up. I will be right back. No one take my seat. I'll be right back. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. We got a 50 bomb from GWL. Oh, my goodness. A $50 bomb from GWL says, I hope you and Rocha are doing well. Holy shnikes. We are, dude. We are absolutely having a great time. Good to be back streaming. Rocha, he's enjoying his vacation. I was talking with him last night. He had a blast with his father. He's got 1 more week left in his vacation. He's been enjoying himself. So, GWL, thank you so much, sir. We hope you're doing a great as well. Holy shnikes. GWL dropping a 50 bomb. Woo! And then we got a 20 bomb from Avatar. Avatar says, yeah, Josh. The first 10 was for a Rockies win on Friday and today. And the last 5 was for Rocha's Giants win last night. I have to take my PS4 to get fixed. It is having problems with ejecting the discs. Oh. The PS4 having problems with ejecting the discs? I want to say that's probably an easy fix, right? That's something you probably could easily fix. You should have no problem with that. And then hopefully you're good to go. But Avatar, thank you so much for the 20 and breaking that down, man. So you took 2 out of the 3. So Avatar, thank you so much, man, for the $20 dono. Thank you so much, GWL, for the $50 dono. And shout out to Avatar for the 15 gifted memberships. We got a highlighted comment from Daniel Berry. 26 months. Daniel, that's over 2 years, bro. Over 2 years. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much, man, for the continued support. Daniel Berry, sports reporter. Love you, man. Everybody come in for a group hug. Let's go. Group hug. Let's go. There we go. Whew. I'll be right back. Save my seat. Don't see my door. That door's not for you, Jets. Unless you're going to get to stepping. All right, I'm back. Thank you for saving my seat. Avatar says the neighborhood was nuts last night with the fireworks. The fireworks were going crazy last night here in the Dallas area. They did a huge drone show downtown as well. Massive drone show. But the neighbors are going crazy with the fireworks. Last week was insane too. Last week, the city in which I live in, that's when they usually do their fireworks show. They don't do it on 4th of July. The city I live in, they do it a week before always. And it was a massive, massive fireworks show. And the dog was really, really scared. All right, let's get ready for the second half. Again, I want to continue to win the rebound battle. I want to win the points in the paint. I want to knock down our free throws, feed it to Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell. Lexi Hall is doing well, is doing good as well. So let's keep it going in this second half. You want to do some Uno, Tristan Allen? Okay, well then guess the color on the card. Can you guess the color of the Uno card that I'm about to draw? What you got? Jacob, what you got? Jacob Fredericks. Josh, I might get Sunday ticket this NFL season. I heard it's expensive now, man. It's expensive. So, Josh, the 4th of July leftovers just hits as good as Thanksgiving leftovers. Damn right. Damn right. Mm-hmm. Some good barbecue and all that. Yeah. Jet Lockett. That door is actually another portal to a universe with cold beer and hot pizza. Yeah. My favorite. Green, blue, green, yellow. Yellow for the fever. Blue, red, red, red. Blue, blue. Jed Lockett says red too. GWL says with $2 donation. I got here late. Who did you have winning? Today, GWL, I had the Indiana Fever winning. I had the Fever, even though they're 2.5 underdogs, I had them winning today. Let's go. Avatar with a 5. Oh, Josh, did you see that FIFA reversed the red card on the U.S. player? Yeah, people were telling me earlier that he was supposed to be suspended for tomorrow's game, but okay, sorry. We lost connection. I don't know when I lost connection, but I drew the card and the color was red. A lot of people in the chat had red, and it was red. If I missed that $5 donation there from Avatar, yeah, people were telling me about the USA player who got suspended for tomorrow's game, but is good to go. So that's awesome. And GWL, I had the Fever winning tonight's game. Now let's start this second half. It's going to be Aces now shooting on the right side of the court, and we're going to start things off with a foul against Lexi Hull with 9:47 to go. Aces now shooting on the right side of the court. We got a 20 bomb from Lever 445. What's up, Josh? Rolling solo tonight? Missed the first half. How we looking tonight? Go Fever. Well, we have the 1-point lead. Lexi Hull's looking really good. Aaliyah Boston, she can be better. Kelsey Mitchell, same. And then there goes a shot there by Jackie Young. No good. Mo Billings with the rebound. She's been looking really good, dude. She's been looking good. We're winning in the paint. We're winning the rebound battle. We're winning the turnover ratio. We keep that up. I think we can come out here with a victory, brother. It's going to be Indiana basketball now shooting on the left side of the court with 7 seconds on the shot clock. And there goes a pull-up three, and it's good from Aaliyah Boston. I said I want some more Aaliyah Boston, and she knocks down the three. She's got 10 points. 45-41, Indiana 4-point lead. Jackie Young over to Lloyd for 3. No good. Rebound to Alyssa Smith. And she's going to be blocked. And it's going to be Fever basketball with under 9 minutes to go. Here comes Aaliyah Boston backing down Parker Tyus. Thank you so much for the $20 donation there, Lever. Let's go, Fever. Oh, my goodness. Kelsey Mitchell over to Lexi Hull. Lexi, floater, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it back, misses the second attempt, and the rebound falls to Chelsea Gray. Gray ahead to Jackie Young. Feeds it for Parker Tyus. Can't control the basketball. It goes out of bounds. Fever ball. That's 7 turnovers for the Aces. We got a $20 bomb from GWL. Another bomb from GWL. He says, hopefully the Fever wins. Yes, sir. Let's get it. I have the Fever winning. You got the Fever winning. So let's go out there and get that dub. There goes a missed shot right there by the Fever. Rebound falls to the Aces. Aces have the rebound. Chelsea Gray crossover dribble on Ty Harris. Driving down the middle lane. Off the bank. No shot. But a foul here by Ty Harris. A shooting foul from Ty Harris will send Chelsea Gray to the line for 2 free throws. Thank you again so much, GWL. Lever, thank you. Avatar, thank you. Thank you, guys. Am I good? Yeah, I'm good. I don't know. Just a little bit of a cough right there for a second. Chelsea Gray first free throw is up. It's good. You're getting a migraine, I love country? Oh, no. Oh, no. I hate migraines. Those are the worst. Those are the worst. And sometimes they last for days. Oh, I know it. It sucks. I'm sorry. 45-43. I usually take a hot shower, take some Tylenol, and then with some Advil. That usually helps. Here goes a pull-up shot there by Mitchell. That's going to be a long miss and a rebound for Chelsea Gray. Gray quickly off the screen from Nalissa Smith, driving into the paint. She's picked up by Lexi Hall, pivoting, turns, fires, and draws a shooting foul. Chelsea Gray going back to the line for 2 free throws. 2 shots there for Chelsea Gray. Echo with a 38-month highlighted comment. Echo. What's up, Josh? It's been a crazy few weeks in the NBA and WNBA, respectfully. Let's go, Fever. You're not lying, Echo. It's been crazy. The NBA free agency period, the trade that's been going down, so much has happened, and we still are awaiting LeBron James' decision. So it's been crazy. In the WNBA, the 5-game losing streak for the Atlanta Dream, that was nuts. Now they're the 7th seed. Caitlin Clark voted the Eastern Conference Player of the Month in the month of June. That's awesome, and I hope she comes back later this week. She's expected to. We're tied at 45 after Chelsea Gray knocked down both free throws. Here's Boston working the paint against Parker Tyus. Turns, fires, and it will roll in for Aaliyah Boston, who's got 12 points. And Indiana's up by 2, 47-45, with 7:15 to go. Echo, thank you so much for 38 months. Back the other way, another foul against the Fever, this time from Aaliyah Boston, and 2 free throws coming up for Jackie Young. The Aces are about to be in the bonus here pretty soon. They're calling a lot of fouls against Indiana. Ashley Atkinson with the $10 donation saying, hey, Josh, let's go Fever. Ashley, tip of the hat to you, Ashley. Good to see you. And yes, let's go Fever. We have a 2-point lead. Jackie Young, first free throw is up. It's good. And they are going to put the Aces in the bonus, folks. They're in the bonus with over 7 minutes to play in the third quarter. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let's get this dub, Ashley. Second free throw for Jackie Young. It's good. We're tied at 47 apiece. Here come the Fever with Mo Billings, Boston, Mitchell, Harris, and Sophie Cunningham, and another whistle. What is it about the WNBA this season and all the fouls coming into the second half? There's just nothing but fouls called constantly in the second half of these games. That's going to be a foul against Parker Tyus. Indiana will inbound with 18 on the shot clock from the sideline. It's going to be Ty Harris inbound into Kelsey Mitchell. Over to Boston. Catch and shoot 3. And Aaliyah Boston knocks it down for yet another 3. Her second of the quarter. And she takes the lead for Indiana 50-47. She's got 15 points. She's 2 for 3 from downtown, folks. Bow, bow, bow. There goes a missed 3 there from Chelsea Gray. And they're going to call Nalissa Smith on a loose ball foul. So a foul coming from Nalissa Smith. That's going to be her third, I believe. It is her third. That's going to be her third foul, folks. 6:43 remaining in the third quarter. And we're going to get a substitution here. Bree Turner checks in for Parker Tyus. For the Aces, it's going to be Fever basketball with Billings, Boston, Mitchell, Harris, and Sophie Cunningham on the floor. Mitchell bounce passes Sophie over to Ty Harris off the screen from Boston on the far side. Wing. Handoff. Boston fakes the handoff back to Ty Harris. Puts the ball on the floor. Backing down. Bree Turner into the paint. She turns to her left, fades away. She'll miss that shot. The rebound falls to Bree Turner. She'll give way to Jackie Young. Jackie guarded by Sophie Cunningham, top of the circle. Shot clock to 16, 6:10 remaining in the third quarter. They're down by 3. And here's Jackie Young over to Nalissa Smith on the baseline, going up against a double team, and she'll draw. No, a jump ball. It's a jump ball. Great job by Boston. They're going to call that a jump ball between Boston and Nalissa Smith. Let's go. $5 donation from Echo Marcellus says, by the way, it's Devin. So, this is Devin. I changed my YouTube name because I'm getting my setup for when I start my wrestling training. I can post videos on it. All right, Devin. Sophie for 3. Sophie for 3 after the jump ball. She knocks it down. The jump ball was bombed by Indiana, and then Sophie knocks down a blonde bomb. Let's go, Sophie. 53-47. Here goes a layup, and it's good for Jackie Young down the middle of the lane. Devin, good luck, man, in wrestling. Brother, thank you so much for the 5, and you know you have our support, brother. 5:26 to go. Here's Aaliyah Boston backing down a low post against Parker Ties. I'm against Bree Turner, I'm sorry. Up top to Ty Harris. Harris, cross court to the near side. Sophie, step back three. This time it's way off the mark. Rebound goes out of bounds. They're saying last touch by Indiana, and Boston's calling for a review. She wants a challenge here. She's wanting a challenge. Will Stephanie White oblige her? Sophie Splashingham. I like that, Jets. I like that. Oh, we're going to get a challenge. We are going to get a challenge from Stephanie White. So the call on the floor was out of bounds, last touch by Indiana, but Boston called for a challenge saying it was last touch by Las Vegas, and Stephanie White does call the challenge. And we're in a commercial break. Oh, that's off the aces, says Regier. I think so too. It was bounced off of Ty Harris, but then last touch by the aces. Yeah, I think they're going to win this challenge. I think they're going to win this challenge, guys. It hit her knee. Yeah. I think this will be won by Indiana. Thank y'all again for tuning in. Almost 500 likes here on the stream. Thank y'all for the continued support. We will be live on, well, I'll be live on Wednesday and Thursday for the back-to-back games. It'll be back-to-back with the Sparks on Wednesday and the Mercury on Thursday. It's expected that Caitlin Clark will be back for one of those games, maybe both those games. So hopefully Caitlin Clark's good to go by Wednesday. Oh, Josh, you see the 4-team trade in WNBA Fantasy today? No, I did not. I did not see that. That's a blockbuster trade. My goodness. 4-team trade? When is the trade deadline, by the way? Yo, Crazy Dog with the 5 during the commercial break. Yo, what's good, Josh? I'm early. I'm eagerly waiting the LeBron James is returning to Cleveland. Shams notification and the reaction that'll come with on Twitter. Yeah, I think it's between you guys, Golden State, Philadelphia, and then maybe Miami. Think about the storybook ending it could be for LeBron James, and your Cleveland Cavaliers. You have LeBron James with what you guys have because you guys need a floor general. Someone with high IQ that's almost like a coach on the floor. And at this point, that's really what you get from LeBron James, right? Because he could still go, but that's like the biggest thing you guys get with LeBron. Anybody who's going to get LeBron James is going to get that. So I think you guys have like a top 2 shot at LeBron James coming back. And if that does, that's going to be a storybook ending, bro. Crazy Dog, good luck. I think it's honestly between Golden State and Cleveland. Trade deadline is tomorrow at 12 p.m. Central, so let's get a deal done tonight. You want to trade with me? We're in a commercial break right now. The call on the floor was out of bounds, last touch by Indiana. Boston asked for a challenge. Stephanie White did challenge it. We are awaiting the commercial break and what's going to happen. It's 53-49. Fever with a 4-point lead. Aaliyah Boston with 15 points now in the game. She's your leading scorer with 8 rebounds. Aaliyah Boston knocking down a pair of threes in this third quarter. We also had a 3 from Sophie Cunningham. That's 6 made threes for the Fever, 4 for Indiana, 4 for Las Vegas. And I think we won the challenge. Here's the call. Yes, we won the challenge. Indiana basketball. You sent me the trade? All right, bet, Regier. Thank you. Let's go. We won the challenge. It's going to be Indiana basketball. Boston battle for the baseline to Sophie Cunningham from Raven Johnson. Sophie going baseline floater. Doesn't draw a foul, and the rebound will go to Jackie Young out of bounds, and it's going to go right back to Indiana with 5:05 remaining in the third quarter. Sophie talking with the referee, thinking she was fouled on that last play, but referee says no dice, No dice. It's Indiana basketball with Billings, Boston, Mitchell, Sophie Cunningham, and Raven Johnson. Shot clock to 5. Boston, handoff to Mitchell, who has yet to score here. Over to Raven for a deep three. Raven misses. Long rebound. Falls to Aaliyah Boston, so it's a second chance opportunity for Indiana. Back to Kelsey Mitchell, top of the circle for 3. Kelsey knocks it down. Just as I was calling her out, she knocks down a 3. She's got 15 points to tie Boston. 56-49, Indiana with the 7-point lead. 7-point lead. 4:25 to go. Aces have the basketball, shooting on the right side of the court. Jackie Young inside the paint. And Alyssa Smith draws a double team. Baseline to the cutter. Bree Turner knocks down the floater. 56-51, 5-point lead for Indiana. On the floor for the Fever, it's Billings, Boston, Mitchell, Sophie, and Raven Johnson. And Jewel Lloyd is called for a shooting foul. And Indiana will go to the line for 2 free throws with Kelsey Mitchell. I'm sorry, not 2 free throws. It's 3 free throws. 3 free throws because her foot was beyond the line. Lloyd fouls her shooting 3. So that's 3 free throws for Kelsey Mitchell. First free throw is up, and it's good. Yeah. It's good. 57-51. Woo, we're cooking now, baby. We are cooking now. Second free throw. Kelsey Mitchell. Okay, she's making the free throws now. She was missing her free throws in that first half. Her and Boston were missing their free throws, and now they're making them. Let's go. She's got 17 points now. Mitchell, Boston, just keep eating. They can't guard you. They're too slow for you, Kelsey, and they're too small against you, Boston. So keep cooking them. Keep cooking them. Third free throw is good for Kelsey Mitchell. 59-51 lead for Indiana. Here come the aces with Gray, Young, Talbot, Turner, and Carter. Carter has done nothing so far in this game. Here's Jackie Young, guarded up top by Kelsey Mitchell. Turn to the screen. Jackie, mid-post shot, up, too strong. Rebound, Raven Johnson. Indiana up by 8, have the ball. Raven dashing up the court, shooting on the left side of the screen. Raven to Michaela. Dribble handoff goes to Raven Johnson, guarded by Stephanie Talbot on the right short corner. She dribbles, she passes to Mitchell, hits the big shot, and the foul! And 1 for Kelsey Mitchell. We're cooking with grease now, folks. Mitchell, she knocks down the bank shot down the middle lane and draws a foul from Kennedy Carter. When I tell you Kelsey Mitchell has been cooking Carter tonight, she's been cooking her up all night long. That's 3 fouls now on Kennedy Carter, and the free throw is up, and it's good for Kelsey Mitchell. 3:28 remaining in the third quarter. Indiana's got an 11-point lead. 11-point lead for Indiana, largest lead of the game. And here's Jackie Young tied up with Aaliyah Boston, and they're going to call a jump ball. They're going to call a jump ball. Let's go. That's the second jump ball of the quarter. Everybody, jump, jump. Indiana Fever make you want to jump, jump. Let's go. Fever on an 8-0 run. Let's go. Sorry, guys. Fever on a 15-4 run in the last 3 minutes and 59 seconds. 3:10 to go. It's Fever basketball. Here's Sophie Cunningham for deep. 3, no good. Hits the back iron. Tapped out from Boston. Michaela, baseline. Raven Johnson with the 2. 64-51 Indiana with a 13-point lead with 2:55 to go. And a timeout. Timeout, Las Vegas. Timeout, Las Vegas. How about that? We are rebounding. We're scoring. We're making our free throws. Raven Johnson's on the board now with 4 points. Oh, my goodness. Folks, hit that thumbs up for the Indiana lead of 13 points here with 2:52 left to go here in the third quarter. Indiana's out-rebounding them 29-20, and we're making good use of it. Our leading scorer is Kelsey Mitchell with 21 points. Their leading scorer is Jackie Young with 13. we're cooking them. We're outscoring them 22-10 in the third quarter. Timeout, Aces. Timeout. That was beautiful basketball, says Bradley Reynolds in the chat. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Let's go, Fever. Let's go. I picked them to win. I hope they can continue to play like this. Let's get this dub tonight, man. There's plenty of basketball left to play, so don't let up. Don't let up. Timeout, commercial break. Hit that thumbs up, folks. Hello, hello. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, guys. And then after the free throws were made by the Aces, Indiana scores with a layup with Kelsey Mitchell, making it 66-53. You guys hear me loud and clear now? All right. Sorry about that. The system crashed there for a second. My bad. 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. It's Aces basketball down by 13 points. And here's Jackie Young with a step back, one-legged shot. It's up and good for Jackie Young. 66-55 with 1:47 to go. $140 to go. 66-55. Here come the Fever with the ball. Boston, Mitchell, Harris, Sophie Cunningham, Raven Johnson pull up three. Oh, it's well short there for the Fever and Mitchell. And off the rebound, here come the Las Vegas Aces. They're down by, 11 points now? 66-55. Here's Jackie Young working the mid post to the near side. Goes Chelsea Gray going inside, driving on Sophie Cunningham. Blocked by Boston. The ball's loose. Raven Johnson diving for it with Kennedy Carter. And we're going to get a jump ball again for the third time in the quarter. A jump ball between the Aces and the Fever. This time it's going to be Kennedy Carter involved. If the Aces win this jump ball, they only have 1 second on the shot clock. So this jump ball will happen at the half court. Las Vegas has no time. If they even win this jump ball, it's between Raven Johnson and Kennedy Carter at the center court. Kennedy Carter playing terrible tonight. Ball's tipped up, won by Indiana. And we're going to get a jump ball violation against Raven Johnson. That happens so frequently in WNBA. So many jump ball violations. So it's going to be Las Vegas basketball. Put 24 back on the shot clock. They have Lloyd, Young, Talbot, Turner, and Carter on the floor. Both teams are in the bonus, so watch the fouling, Indiana. For the Fever on the floor, it's going to be Mitchell, Harris, Misha Hines-Allen, Sophie Cunningham, and Raven Johnson. Balls inbounded to Kenny Carter, who has yet to hit a bucket here tonight. She'll be picked up by the rookie, Raven Johnson. Turner with a screen. Raven staying on Kenny Carter. Crossover dribble. Step back from the mid-range. That's going to bounce out. Rebounded by Misha Hines-Allen. Carter continues to miss tonight. With under a minute to go, it's Fever basketball with Mitchell, Harris, Hines-Allen, Sophie, and Raven Johnson. Ty Harris, she's got the ball. She's 0 for 3 from the field with 2 points, 5 assists. She drives the middle lane, puts it up, and there's going to be a foul called against Stephanie Talbot. And free throws coming up for Ty Harris, shooting 2 shots. 2 shots. That's the only points coming from Ty Harris today. Harris only getting points from the free throw line. She's got 2 of them right here. Up 11. First free throw is up. It's good. 67-55. 12-point lead for Indiana with 37 seconds remaining. Shouts at 805 in the chat. Thank y'all for hitting that thumbs up. Over 500 likes. Second free throw is up, and it's good. 68-55. 13-point lead with 36 seconds to go. And Kenny Carter will bring it across the timeline. Aces going from left to right on the screen in their black jerseys. Kenny Carter guarded by the rookie Raven Johnson, top of the circle. Bounce pass to the left court, and it's going to be off the leg of Jewel Lloyd out of bounds. Lloyd, the pass was low by Kenny Carter. And out of bounds, last touch by the Aces. That's their 10th turnover of the night. We only have 4 turnovers. And we've scored 11 points off of the turnover so far. It's 68-55, a 13-point lead for Indiana with 15 seconds. There's no shot clock for the Fever. Carter picking up Kelsey Mitchell. She's picked up 3 fouls guarding Kelsey Mitchell tonight. Game clock to 5-4. Mitchell against Bree Turner. Off the dribble, hop step, kick out, Raven, and that's going to do it for the third. Clock expires. Indiana leads it by 13, 68-55. 13-point lead for the Fever. What a quarter by Indiana. They outscored the Aces 26-14. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody hold up those 4s. Reggie's holding up those 4s. Bradley, Alex, Christopher, Jim Rogers, Jed Lockett, hold up those 4s as we get ready for what we call here the clutch quarter, where it doesn't matter how you start. It's only how you finish. We have a 13-point lead. That's great. That's awesome. That's double digits. Don't let up, though. Let's get out of here with the dub and make it 2 in a row for the Fever. See? Let's go. By the way, speaking of CC, she's expected to come back later this week. Expected to. There's a game on Wednesday against the Sparks. We just beat the Sparks. We whooped the Sparks. If we can get CC back for that Los Angeles game on Wednesday, that'd be awesome. We'll be live for that. And then Thursday, it's a back-to-back against the Mercury. I think, maybe I'm wrong, but I think Caitlin Clark will play on Wednesday against the Sparks. That's a good game to come back against, right? And I think they'll sit her against the Mercury on a back-to-back, and then she'll be playing on Sunday against the Aces because they play the Aces again next Sunday. So that's our upcoming live streaming schedule. Wednesday against the Sparks, Thursday against the Mercury, next Sunday against the Aces. Hit that subscribe. Join us for more Fever's live streams. We got a 13-point lead heading to the clutch quarter. Let's go. Asia says, Josh, I have to work on Wednesday. Ooh, who are the Mets playing on Wednesday? For those that don't know, Asia, Lakeisha Robertson, she works those Mets games. CC for sure, says Mark McKay. CC hopefully comes back on Wednesday. She says she feels a lot better. She showed up at practice on Friday. Saturday, yesterday was a travel day. So It's not surprising they kept her out. It's a lower back. You don't want to mess around with that stuff. It's very, very sensitive situation. You want to be cautious. Hopefully she plays on Wednesday. I think she will. Hey, what's up, Bishop? How you doing? The Mets are playing the Royals, so you'll be working that game, huh? Is Kelsey back for the Sparks? No, VH, she won't be. She was out for 4 weeks when she got hurt. So she's out for, I think, 3 more weeks or 2.5 more weeks. So she's not coming back. She won't be back. Today's Sunday. After this game is over, I don't know if there's anybody out there who watches Game of Thrones, but Game of Thrones House of Dragon, new episode tonight on HBO. I'm excited for that. I don't know if anybody else watches that, but I'm very excited for that too. All right, we're coming back. We're coming back. It's going to be Indiana basketball to start this clutch quarter. On the floor, it's going to be Mitchell, Harris, Misha Hines-Allen, Sophie Cunningham, and Raven Johnson. They're shooting from right to left on the screen, shooting on the left side of the screen in their all-red jerseys. Aces will be in their all-black jerseys if you're just tuning in. Alex, you're excited for tonight's episode? Yeah. Yes. The first 2 episodes of the season were crazy, bro. So it appears we had a spill on the floor, so they're taking a wipe at the floor right now. Wipe it down. The owner of the Aces is pointing to where the slick spots are, and they're, of course, got to listen to him, right? You love Game of Thrones, boss? Yeah, dude. Absolutely. Absolutely love Game of Thrones. Now we're finally going to start the fourth quarter. They got the sweat spots cleaned up. And here come the Fever with Boston, Harris, Misha Hines-Allen, Sophie, and Raven Johnson. Aaliyah Boston guarded heavily by Bree Turner on the top of the circle. Over to Raven Johnson on the far side wing. Crossover dribble on Stephanie Talbot. Drives the middle lane. Floater up and good for Raven Johnson. 70-55. That's a 15-point lead and the largest lead of the night. 70-55. Down 15. Here come the Aces with Gray, Lloyd, Talbot, Turner, and Carter. Turner, dribble handoff to Chelsea Gray. Sophie to guard. Backs her down, turns, fires, and knocks down the 11-foot jump shot. Chelsea Gray is so deadly with that shot. She's got 10 points to cut the lead to 13. 9-10 remaining in the fourth quarter. Misha Hines-Allen, dribble handoff to Raven Johnson. Backdoor cut to Sophie Cunningham. Over to Boston for 3. Boston knocks it down, touching nothing but the bottom of the net. Aaliyah Boston has 3 threes in this ball game. 18 points for Boston. Booyaka. I mean, bow, bow, bow. 73-57 lead. Here's Chelsea Gray with a leaning jump shot from long range. No good. Rebounded by Boston. That's going to be 10 rebounds for her, so she's got a double-double with those 18 points. And then Raven Johnson driving the baseline draws a foul from Brianna Turner with 8:34 remaining in the ballgame. Raven Johnson fouled by Brianna Turner. Aaliyah Boston has a double-double of 18 and 10. Jets, I don't know if you're still in the chat, but you were wanting 25 and 10 from Boston tonight. Well, she's almost to that range right there. Yeah, Rashir, double-double for Aaliyah. Alex with a $2 donation. I need a prayer. I found out I tested positive. Oh, my, what? Are you kidding me, Alex? Prayers up for Alex, man. Oh, dude. Fuck cancer. I'm so sorry, Alex, man. I don't know what to say, dude. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. That just happened? 8:19 left to go in the fourth quarter. That was a missed shot there for Boston. And Nalissa Smith, she'll get fed inside in the low post, and she'll score. She hasn't scored much tonight. That's only her second field goal of the night to cut the lead to 14. With 8:05 to go, Indiana's got the basketball with Boston. Dribble handoff, Sophie Cunningham on the near side, left corner. Back to Boston on the elbow. Fakes the handoff to Raven Johnson. And a pass to Raven. Oh, she was fouled there by Jackie Young. Young fouls Raven Johnson, who was trying to get that pass off that screen from Aaliyah Boston. Prayers up for Alex, guys. Please keep me updated, man. All of us. Damn. That's tough news, man. Indiana inbound from the near sideline, and it was going to be Ty Harris inbounding. Here's Raven Johnson. Bounce pass to the left elbow. Boston against Turner. Backs her down. Turns to her right. Fires up the baby hook shot. No good. Rebound falls on Alyssa Smith. Her 6th rebound of the night. Gives way to Jackie Young. They're down by 14 with 7.5 remaining in this ball game. Young, Melissa going inside. Turns, fires on Misha Hines-Allen and draws a shooting foul against Hines-Allen. Free throws. 2 of them for Nelissa Smith with 7:27 to go. We have a $2 donation from Alex. Says yes, at 23 years old. 23. That's a damn shame. I'm so sorry, man. That really hurts to hear that. 23. We got you, man. Please keep us updated, brother. First free throw's up for Nelissa Smith. She knocks down the first free throw. It's a 13-point game with 7:27 to go. Second free throw for Nelissa Smith. It's up and it rims out. No good. Misha Hines-Allen with the defensive rebound. 7:20 to go. Aces down by 13, but it's Fever basketball. Mitchell catch and shoot mid-range. Too strong. Smith, her 7th rebound of the game. And she'll let Chelsea Gray bring it across the timeline. Bree Turner setting up the screen. And here's Gray shooting from the mid-range. That's too strong. Ball's tapped out from Talbot. From Turner, to Chelsea Gray. Handoff meant for Nelissa Smith. Stolen up there by the Fever and stolen right back by Jackie Young to Nelissa Smith. And she'll score underneath for a bucket. It's an 11-point game with 6:49 to go. Let's not let up now. Let's not let up now. It's Fever basketball. The crowd's chanting defense. It's Mo Billings, Mitchell, Harris, Lexi Hall, and Misha Hines-Allen up by 11 points. With 9 on the shot clock, Harris to Misha Hines-Allen going to work on Nelissa Smith in the low post. And she'll miss the shot. Smith with the rebound. 6:27 to go. They can cut the lead to single digits here for themselves, the Aces. Lexi Hull will out to meet Chelsea Gray. By the back pass, Jackie Young misses the short-range shot. Rebounded there by the Fever and a timeout called. With 6:13 to go, Fever call a timeout. They lead it by 11. They're getting outscored by 2 so far in this fourth quarter. Dude, Chelsea Gray with a fancy behind-the-back pass to Jackie Young on the baseline, who missed a point-blank shot. That was tough. Mo Billings with the rebound, and then the Fever call a timeout. Commercial break. Commercial break. Oh, man. Please do not blow this double-digit lead. Let's hold on strong. We have over 6 minutes left to play. I want to be aggressive. Work the paint. Just go inside. Let's attack their defense. Let's put pressure at the rim. Maybe we draw some fouls. And we go to shoot some free throws. You know? Let's do it. Let's do it. Hey, tonight's stream is presented by PrizePicks. And won't you just look at that? What a beautiful thing. We had a 3-leg entry for tonight's game, and we hit every leg. We took Kelsey Mitchell for more than 17.5 points. She's got 23. We took Jackie Young for more than 14.5 points. Well, she hit 15 tonight. And we took Aaliyah Boston for more than 6.5 rebounds, and she's got 10. We went 3 for 3 tonight over on PrizePicks, where you can sign up easily on desktop, or you can download the app. And when you do so, use that promo code HMA. HMA. to take advantage of their promotion, which is play 5, get $50 instantly in lineups. And you can also follow us on PrizePicks at the Sports Fury. Our affiliate link is in the description. We went 3 for 3 tonight. How about that? Thank you, Boston. Thank you, Mitchell and Jackie Young. Right now, we're in a commercial break. With 6:13 left to play, it's a timeout made by the Indiana Fever. We're up by 11 with over 6 minutes of play. It's a good lead. It's a double-digit cushion, but don't get complacent. Don't get complacent. Stay vigilant. Let's be aggressive, especially in the paint, and let's get out here with a dub. Let's get out of here with a dub. Josh, Bradley Reynolds has 3 players down 28 in fantasy. If he loses, B-Hub would be on a 2-game win streak. After starting 0-6, he would be 1 game back. 1 game back. Wow, Regier. After all that, 1 game back. That's crazy. Well, best of luck between Hoobie and Bradley. Brad says, I'm going to lose to B-Hub, he thinks. Hey, by the way, shout out to B-Hub. He just got a promotion in his job. He had an interview. He was texting me about it while we were on break, and he got it. So that's awesome. Shout out to B-Hub. I know he works so hard. That's our good friend right there. After all that, yep, exactly, the cat impression. All right, well, it's Fever basketball. We're up 11. Let's go. Fever have the ball with Misha Hines-Allen, Billings, Mitchell, Harris, and Lexi Hull. No Aaliyah Boston out there right now. 5 on the shot clock. Here's a shot from deep. No good by Mitchell. And Nalissa Smith with 9 rebounds now. 5:48 to go here in this ball game. Oh, come on. Let's lock in here, folks. Let's lock in here. Jackie Young guarded by Lexi Hull over to Bree Turner. Now to Smith on the wing. To Chelsea Gray in the left short corner. To her back is going to be Kelsey Mitchell. Shot clock to 1. Pulls up the jump shot. She has to. She misses. Goes out of bounds. No, it's saved in by Nalissa Smith, but to the wrong team. Lexi Hull. Hey, let's go. 5:19 to go. Neither team is really wanting to score a whole lot here in this fourth quarter. No, this is Mo Billings guarded here by Chelsea Gray up top. Off the screen. And here we go. Shot there, missed. It's short, and Nalissa Smith now has 10 rebounds. We got a $2 donation from Jake B. What's up, Jake? Josh, I'm happy with the Suns. Luke Kennard and Miles Bridges. I like what you guys are doing, man. Here's a step-back jumper shot. No good for Jewel Lloyd. Jake B., it's good to see you, man. Big offseason for your Phoenix Suns, brother. 4:40 remaining in this fourth quarter, 73-62. And here we go. Here's Kelsey Mitchell driving down the lane. Kick out to Misha Hines-Allen on the left corner. She'll bring it back inside. Hines-Allen looking cross-court, finds Lexi Hull, curls off the screen from Hines-Allen. She puts it up, and she knocks it down from 21 feet. Lexi Hull makes it 75-62 and a 13-point lead for Indiana. Lexi now with 10 points on 50% shooting. Bree Turner, bad pass for Chelsea Gray, intercepted by Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell driving on Bree Turner, draws a shooting foul. Yes! Yes! Let's get it! Let's get it! Yes! What a tough shot there by Lexi Hull over Bree Turner. It was a contested shot. And then we get the steal from Kelsey Mitchell, who then gets a shooting foul and 2 free throws coming up. Yo, Ace Avenue with a $2 donation. Too sweet, Josh. Hope you had a good 4th weekend. Ace, I definitely did, man. It's good to see you, brother. I hope you and your family had a good 4th of July weekend. It was a lot of fun, man. It was a lot of fun. Good fireworks, good food, and all that. Ace, thank you, brother, for the 2. Shout out to Ace Avenue, man. Good friend, great content creator. After Kelsey Mitchell knocks down both free throws, it's a timeout by Las Vegas. 4 minutes remain. and the Fever are up by 15 points. Let's go, Fever. Let's go, Fever. Woo! Timeout. Commercial break. Oh! Woo! $2 donation from Ace Avenue says, what's your favorite 4th of July food? Typically, my favorite 4th of July food, gotta go with some bratwurst. Can't go wrong with some hot dogs, burgers. If I have to say one item, just one item, give me a good bratwurst, man. Give me a good bratwurst. What about you guys? What's your favorite 4th of July food? You gonna go with some brats too? Hot dogs, classic. Burgers, maybe ribs, some fajitas. What you going with? For me, it's hamburgers, says Tristan Allen. All right. Brats and mac and cheese is Bradley. Oh, dude, it's a mac and cheese. Okay. I see you. Brisket. Burgers is Father Time. Classic. Classic. Good, juicy cheeseburger off the grill. Charcoal grill, by the way. I don't mind a propane grill, but charcoal just gives that extra oomph. Ace says, I'm gonna go with cheeseburgers and watermelon. It's not the 4th without watermelon. Oh yeah. We got a big old bowl of sliced up watermelon in the refrigerator right now. All right, we're still in a commercial break. We're still in a commercial break. It's a timeout made by the Aces. It's now or never for the Aces. They're down by 15 points. Josh, my first video is going up on my channel. Devin Braveheart tomorrow, says Devin. Devin Braveheart. All right, man. I'm gonna subscribe to you, Devin. Devin Braveheart. Braveheart, right? I just subbed to you, brother. All right, we're coming back from the commercial break. It's going to be Aces basketball on the floor. Chelsea Gray, Joel Lloyd, Jackie Young, Stephanie Talbot, and Nalissa Smith. With under 4 minutes to go, they're down by 15. So they got a lot to make up here. Shot clock to 10. Jackie Young bounce pass. Joel Lloyd catch and shoot. No good from the right corner. Talbot with the rebound. And we're going to get a loose ball foul called against Indiana. By the way, Boston is back out there with her 18 points and 10 rebounds. Boston, Mitchell with 25 points, Lexi Hull with 10, Raven Johnson with 6 points, and Billings with 6 points and 6 rebounds on the floor for Indiana to play some defense. Ball's inbounded from the sideline. Jewel Lloyd to Talbot, back to Lloyd. Bounce pass top of the circle to Nilissa Smith. Her back to Boston. And, ball's popped loose by Boston. Does she come up with the steal? Oh, nope. Out of bounds. She popped the ball loose. She couldn't chase it down in time before it went out of bounds. But there's only 3 seconds on the shot clock for Las Vegas. Only 3 on the shot clock. So let's go. Let's go. Did I miss a donation? Oh, Mish 9074 with a $2 donation. It says go Fever, like and subscribe. What's up, Mish? I'm so sorry I missed that, brother. Thank you so much for the 2. Thank you guys so much for letting me know. I missed that while I went to go use the restroom. That's going to be a missed shot there for the Las Vegas Aces by Jewel Lloyd. She misses from 13 feet away. Kelsey Mitchell with a rebound, her second of the night. 10 on the shot clock, 3:10 on the game clock. Mitchell driving on Chelsea Gray and draws a shooting foul. Kelsey Mitchell to the line for 2 shots. Mish, Thank you, brother, again, man. $2 donation says Go Fever, like, and subscribe. Yeah, hit that subscribe. We'll be live on Wednesday when the Fever take on the Sparks. Cheers to everybody in the chat. Free throw is up. It's good. By the way, the Fever are in the bonus. They're in the bonus with 3:06 to play. Timeout Indiana, by the way. Timeout Indiana with 3:06. We're up by 16 points, and Mitchell's got one more free throw to go. Let's go back to those game time predictions before the game even started. Oh, look at that. I had the Indiana Fever winning. I had Mitchell being the MVP. She's got 26 points, by the way. And I had the X Factor being Boston. She's got 18 points and 10 rebounds. And I took the over of 179.5. Let's see. 78 plus 62 is 140. Yeah, this is going under. This is going to go under. Anybody have the under? But I took the Fever to win tonight. They were underdogs. And, well, we're up by 16 with 3:06 to go. Looking pretty good. What's up, Khaled? What's up, dude? What's up, dude? The Aces, they had no Asia Wilson tonight. Fever had no Caitlin Clark. Asia Wilson was the leading scorer in the WNBA. She was a top 3 rebounder and number 1 in blocks. They were missing her tonight. She's been out for some time. She's been out since June 28th with a lower leg injury. Indiana Fever looking to make it 2 wins in a row here tonight. And then we have the Sparks on Wednesday, the Mercury on Thursday, and then the Aces once again next Sunday. Caitlin Clark is expected to be back, they say, later this week. Mitchell, out of the timeout, will knock down her second free throw attempt, making it 79-62. 79-62, Indiana with a lead. Under 3 minutes ago. Aces have the ball with Bell, Turner, Talbot, Parker, Tyson, Carter. So they pulled Lloyd, they pulled Chelsea Gray, and Jackie Young. Talbot will score underneath the bucket for 2. 79-64. Here come the Fever with Raven Johnson, Sophie Cunningham, Lexi Hull, Mitchell, and Boston. Here is Raven Johnson driving, going back to the top of the circle to Aaliyah Boston. Boston to the backdoor cutter. Mitchell. Oh, she missed. She gets her own rebound. Back out to Sophie for 3. And Sophie with the bomb. Sophie Cunningham. Assisted by Kelsey Mitchell. Sophie's got 9 points. And that's 9 made threes for Indiana. We take an 82-64 lead. That's an 18-point game, folks. That's an 18-point game. Woo-wee. What a dub tonight. By the way, Las Vegas was number 1. They were the number 1 seed in the WNBA going into tonight. Even without Asia Wilson, they're still a really good team, so this is still an impressive win. Ball is inbounded to Candy Carter, who was held quiet tonight. Carter drawing a foul from Lexi Hull down the baseline. And we're going to get a foul against Lexi, her second of the ball game. Hit that thumbs up for the Fever. Victory here tonight with 2:01 to go. We're 2 minutes away from victory. Ball's inbounded from the sideline. Stephanie Talbot to Kennedy Carter. 1:59 to go. Ball passed inside. And Parker Tyus will score for the first time since the first quarter. 82-66. Under 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Fever basketball. Raven Johnson off the screen from Van Sluten, who checks in. Sophie to Misha Hines-Allen. She'll go with the floater. Misses. Gets her own rebound. Goes back up and she'll score. Misha Hines-Allen makes it an 18-point game once again. 84-66. Kennedy Carter. 0 points tonight for Kennedy Carter. Averages 13, scores 0 tonight. Ooh, that's tough. Talbot inside of Parker Tyus, turns, fires, scores. Another bucket for Parker Tyus. 84-68. Raven Johnson driving the lane. Raven, she's putting her back to Bree Turner, up top to Misha Hines-Allen. 1 minute to go. Here's Sophie driving baseline, and she gets stolen up here by Candy Carter. Rips it right out of her hands. 19 seconds, 50 seconds left to go in the game. Carter, cross court to Parker Tyus. Pump fake, puts the ball on the floor against Misha Hines-Allen. Over to Bree Turner, dribble handoff goes to Candy Carter. Shot clock to 7. Like, what are they doing? Gotta hurry up. Parker Tyus for 3. She's gonna misfire. Raven Johnson the rebound. We have a $2 donation from Alex. His stage 2 canceled yesterday. Found out. Let Rocha know. Oh yeah, I'll text him later on tonight, Alex. I will definitely let him know. And dude, I'm so sorry to hear the bad news that you received, man. Alex, we love you, brother. Raven Johnson going for a layup. She misses. Rebounded by Bree Turner. There's no shot clock left. There's 13 seconds. Alex, we love you, man. Kristen Bell. She's going to pass inside to Talbot. Intercepted by Van Sluten. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that does it, folks. This game is OVA over. Indiana wins it 84-68. Fever fans, make some noise. If you're a channel member, drop that Fever emo or just say Fever. Go Fever. Make some noise. Fever win it 84-68. I had the Fever winning tonight. They were underdogs by 2.5. I thought they could beat Las Vegas because the Aces, they struggled at times against the Chicago Sky. It even went to overtime. And I thought, you know what? I think the Indiana Fever, with 2 all-star starters in Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell, I think they can get it done. And they did. And boy, did they. 84-68. So let me know, who do you have as your MVP for tonight's game? I'll put up the box score for Indiana Fever. Who was your MVP? For me, it's going to be Kelsey Mitchell. 27 points. 27 for Kelsey Mitchell on 7 for 18 from the field. She made 3 threes. She went 10 for 12 from the free throw line with 3 assists and 2 rebounds and a steal. Mitchell's my MVP. And my X factor tonight, I had Aaliyah Boston. I wanted a double-double from her tonight, and she had it. Aaliyah Boston, 18 points on 7 for 13 from the field, 3 for 4 from downtown, and 10 rebounds with 2 blocks. Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell carried the team tonight. Shout out to Lexi Hull, 10 points, double digits for her on 50% shooting. She did great. Sophie Cunningham went 50% off the field, from the field, off the bench with 9 points. Raven Johnson with 6 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists off the bench. 2 from Michaela, 2 from Misha Hines-Allen. It was a good all-around effort. We won 84-68. We won 84-68. I love it. The rebounds tonight, I thought were fantastic. We won that rebounding battle 39-30. The second chance points especially. We had 13 second chance points, and we only limited Las Vegas to only 2 second chance points. That was awesome. That was incredible. Great team win. Let's go, Indiana! Our next live stream will be on Wednesday as they take on the Los Angeles Sparks, and we're going to continue this win streak. Let's improve Indiana from 11-8 to 12-8. And the Aces, who were the number 1 seed going into tonight, they fall to 15-6. If you had the Indiana Fever winning tonight, make some noise, pat yourself on the back. Congratulations on getting this game right with me. Because I had the Fever winning tonight. I had them winning. And I called it Mitchell MVP, Boston X Factor. I did not get the over right. That's okay. But I'll take the dub. Let's go. Misha's Go Fever, be proud. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Take care. One day at a time, Alex says Father Time. Father Time, it was a pleasure, sir. We'll see you later, man. Jim Rogers with a $2 donation. Alex, dude, I'll be praying for you, man. So, Alex, you got a lot of love and support here, man. We got your back. You have a lot of support here, man. And I definitely will let Rocha know later on tonight when I talk to him. We love you, Alex. And thank you, Jim Rogers, for those kind words. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank y'all for hitting that thumbs up. Over 600 likes here on a Sunday right after 4th of July. I love you guys so very much. Rocha will be back on Sunday when we take on the Aces. Our next live stream will be on Wednesday, though, as we take on the Sparks. We're going to hang out for a little bit, but thank y'all so much again for hanging out and supporting the stream tonight. Thank you so very much. Oh, man, what a win. This was an impressive win. Even though they were without Asia Wilson, we were without Caitlin Clark. They didn't have Asia. We didn't have Caitlin Clark. So I want no excuses like, oh, you only won because Asia was out. Nah. We were out Caitlin Clark, and we won this game. Oh, what a big win. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Especially in that third quarter. We outscored them 26-14. That's where we really put this game away. In that third quarter out of the half, we did brilliant. Boston was knocking down threes in that third quarter. Kelsey Mitchell was slow to start the second half, but then she started picking up heat, and she ended up with almost 30 points a night. It was a game. It was a great game. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate you, man. This was fun. I love country. Thank you so much for the love and support as well. What a victory tonight. And then on Wednesday and Thursday, we have the Sparks and Mercury. Those should be dubs. With or without Caitlin Clark, those should be dubs. Those are two bad teams. We should have never even lost that Mercury game. That last time. We shouldn't have lost that one. Revenge on Thursday against the Mercury. And the Sparks, they can't compete with us. Even if they had Kelsey Plum, I still think we would beat them. Even if we had CC out. But I think CC will be back on Wednesday against the Sparks, and we're going to crush them. We're going to crush them. Let's keep it going. Whew. Jacob Fredericks with a 5. Josh, check your DMs. Also, Josh, I might have to miss your next streams. I got to go to Indiana for my brother baseball tournament next week. Hey, man. Hey, yeah, dude, that's way more important, bro. And I hope nothing but best of luck to your brother in his baseball tournament. Jacob, have a safe trip. I hope your brother kicks some major ass, dude. Too sweet, Jacob. We'll see you when you get back. Josh, I was feeling down this weekend. Going into this weekend, I don't know why. I was just feeling bad as Asia. You know, sometimes the holidays could be pretty tough, you know. And I understand that. But I hope you're doing the best you can. I love you, Asia. And thanks for coming through and hanging out today. Because tonight was fun. Winning 84-68. Holding them to under 70 points. That was awesome. Dream and Fever are tied, and they both have one game behind the Liberty. Ooh-wee. We're about halfway through the season, and the WNBA standings are going to only get crazier. It's already crazy right now. Why am I... Look at the standings. I want to see if it's updated. Yeah, right now they still have the Aces at number 1, but they should drop out of the number 1 spot. It's not updated right now for me on ESPN. Dream on a 5-game losing streak. Valkyries on a 4-game winning streak. Aces 3-game winning streak comes to a close tonight. Let's go. Josh, I need September to come here for the NFL season. Do you remember the 21st of September? Before you know it's going to be here, man. This year is flying by quick. It's flying by quick. Before you know it, you're going to see Halloween decorations being put up at the stores, around the neighborhoods and everything. Real quick, watch. Before you know it, the fall's going to be here. I'll be drinking some eggnog and watching some football and getting closer and closer to the NBA season coming back. Oh, my goodness. When I tell you guys, I am excited for the NBA season coming up, even though it just wrapped up. We did over, what, 200 and something streams for the NBA season last year. It just wrapped up weeks ago, and I already can't wait for next year. I already can't wait. It's shaping up to be the best NBA season ever, man. It really is. I hate when the WNBA season is over, says I Love Country. Yeah. Last year it was tough, man. When we lost to the Aces just short of the WNBA finals, that was tough. I hate saying goodbye to basketball. I hate it. I was looking forward to Indiana basketball all offseason too. I just love basketball. Love it. And I'm still confident that the Indiana Fever can get better and better as the season goes on. Find more identity and really compete in the playoffs. And who knows, maybe we might make a trade or something to really shake things up, add some size to ourselves going into the playoffs. All we got to do is be a playoff seed, and we got a chance. We got a chance. If you look at the standings in the first 8 seeds, all the playoff seeds, there's not a whole lot of separation. It's really, really tight. No one's really separating themselves from anybody else. It's really tight. We can do it. I still think we could do it this year. Everyone is saying, says Alex, that the Western Conference is the most powerful division, way more than the Eastern Conference. I think that has shifted a bit. I still think the top 2 teams going into next year will be from the West, San Antonio and Oklahoma City. But overall, I like the toughness that the Eastern Conference is bringing next year. Indiana, New York, Boston, Philadelphia, Cleveland, Miami. It's going to be a tough, man. The East is going to be tough next year. It is. Josh, have you heard the news about WWE star Sheamus? No. What happened with Sheamus? Is there a cutoff for the trades? Yes, there is. For the WNBA, there is. Now, let's look that up. When is the WNBA trade deadline for 2026 season? It's August 21st. I Love Country. August 21st at 3 p.m. Eastern is the trade deadline for the 2026 season. So we have until August 21st to make trades. Anybody. So we still got some time. The Liberty won the Cup versus the Aces. Yeah, they did. They beat the Aces. Jackie Young was the only one that Jackie Young and Candy Carter were the only ones putting up real points against the Liberty. They were without Asia Wilson, and the Liberty won. Mofo was undefeated no more. Who defeated Mofo? I forgot. Here, let me look it up. Oh my goodness. I'm up 241 to 209 against Deadly Duo. Oh my goodness. Is it over? It's over. I won. I beat Deadly Duo. GG's, buddy. He gave me a good fight, but I win. Mofo lost to you, Jets. So now we all have at least one loss. Mofo has his first loss. You have one loss, and I have my first loss. He beat me last week. So we're all going to be 7-1, right? Me, you, and Mofo. Interesting. Damn, interesting. Well, GG's, Jets. Damn, GG's. Okay. And you know what? Mofo did say he was going to lose this matchup. And he wasn't trying to jinx either. I remember Mofo saying that last Saturday that he was going to lose to you this week. And you did win. Briley said I lost to B-Hub. So B-Hub did pull out the victory. GG's, B-Hub. What's the current situation with Caitlin Clark? All right, so Ned, Caitlin Clark, the situation is she's dealing with a lower back issue, and that's very serious. It's never not serious with a lower back. Because playing basketball with any kind of back injury, even if they try to underplay it, the slightest tweak could set you out for weeks. maybe even for a season. So they're playing it really cautious with Caitlin Clark, as they should, right? Um, she says she feels a lot better. She was at practice on Friday. Yesterday was a travel day. Today was the game, so they held her out, being cautious. She's expected to play later this week. There's 2 games throughout the week. There's one on Wednesday against the Sparks, and then back-to-back on Thursday with the Mercury. In my opinion, I think Caitlin Clark is going to come back with one of those games. I don't think she'll play the back-to-back. I don't think she should. She'll play one of those 2 back-to-back games, and I think it will be against the Sparks. Hold her out against the Mercury, who like to play very physical. And then she'll be back probably in the full swing of things on Sunday against the Aces. In my opinion, that's how I think it's going to work out. We'll see, though. But she feels a lot better. It's a back injury. Matthew says, hey, Josh, who you got, Mexico or England? Give me Mexico. Give me Mexico over England. I know that's a big matchup. I haven't been watching, but I know that's a huge, huge matchup. Did you see that 14 trade? Oh, yeah. Let me go check out that 14 trade. Rozier sent it to me. Okay. All right. So Tristan Allen gets Lauren Betts and Lexi Held. Duo gets Sabrina Nescu, Salon, and McMahon. Rozier, by the way, Rozier, thank you so much for putting it like this. This makes it so much easier to look at. Rozier gets Natasha Howard, Bridget Carlton, Chen, and Liu from the Dallas Wings. And Bradley Reynolds gets Shakira Austin and Ray Burrell. Ooh, damn, so you get Shakira Austin. And you get Natasha Howard, who's been balling this year. Okay. 14 trade between Tristan, Duo, Rozier, and Bradley. And that was really easy to read, so thank you for that. Okay. I don't know if I'm still going to make a trade. I would like to. But we'll see. Because you said the trade deadlines when, Rozier? Tuesday? Correct me if I'm wrong. Was it Tuesday you said? Jets, what do I think of your roster? You have Jackie Young, Alicia Gray, which that's my girl right there. I want Alicia Gray. You have Angel Reese, Anissa Morrow, Hillman. You picked up Alana Smith. Watch her go off for you now. That Rocha dropped her. You got Alba Pham. You have Kalia Charles, been very serviceable. So you got Skylar Diggins and Kalia Copper. You got a damn good team. My God. My goodness. I want Alicia Gray so bad. Or Angel Reese. Trade me one of those 2 players, Jets. Trade me one of those 2 players. You're going to send the standings as of right now? Okay. Rocha, what are you eating? You didn't tell me what you were eating. Maybe you did. I just didn't see it. All right, so I'm still number 1 in our division. All right. Let's see. Jets will be number 1 in the other division. Okay. Wow. So Jets overtook Mofo, and I still hold on to the division. I have Rozier nipping at my heels. Rozier, when do we play? Let's see. I'm going to try to go to schedule. Everything looks different now. Everything looks so different. How do I see schedule? You can't see schedule? Okay, I guess I got to look at it like this. Ugh. Next week, I play B-Hub, who's on a win streak. And then I play Rozier. I play you in 2 weeks, Rozier. And then I play Jets. And then I end it with Rocha. So I got 2 bye weeks and 2 tough weeks. Pretty much. Sorry, Roach. You had Pizza Hut. Who said you could get Pizza Hut, Roach? And did you get stuffed crust? Roach should have made trades a lot sooner. He should have. Sorry, Roach, but you're cooked, kid. You're cooked. You're cooked. I feel like I could beat B-Hub. I'll definitely beat Rocha. But I got Jets and Regier, two of the top teams. That'll be tough. In 2 weeks, I face Mofo, then Josh. So you play Mofo again, and then you play me. I need Natasha Mack to come back and Caitlin Clark to come back because I'm the one with Caitlin Clark. For those who are just listening to us talk about WNBA fantasy and didn't know, I have Caitlin Clark. She's been averaging 32 fantasy points a game. You have Mopo next week, says Bradley. Good luck. Say says, I didn't expect a blowout today, but it's fair to say Aces without Asia is bad as Chicago side. Damn. That's tough. Here comes the firecrackers. More fireworks snacks? They couldn't get it all done last night? They still got more? Did you guys see that video? I forgot where it was, but there was a video of this fireworks stand that caught fire and all their fireworks went off. I feel like that happens every year somewhere, where some fireworks stand just catches fire and just all of it goes. I see Mitchell and Boston had great games. Let's go. Great win without Cece. It's a tough team, even without Asia. Aces are good, says Rocha in the chat while he's eating his pizza. Yes, Mitchell and Boston. Mitchell MVP, Boston X Factor, Fever dub, and I called it. You owe me $300, Roach. You owe me $300 now, Roach. Sorry, that's how it goes. And you did get stuffed crust? I remember the commercials when stuffed crust pizza first came out, and the commercial was you have to eat the pizza backwards. Have you ever done that with the stuffed crust pizza? Eat it backwards? You got to start with the crust and make your way the other way. What a dub tonight. Can the Fever play with this type of chemistry with CC being in the lineup? Yeah, of course they can. Of course they can. Yep. They can. People forget just how good and how talented the Indiana Fever really are. You know? Sure, we have our weaknesses with size and inconsistencies, turnover prone at times, but we are a talented team. If we have Caitlin Clark, we have 3 players that are all-star starters. Without Caitlin Clark, we still have 2. That makes us one of the most talented teams in the WNBA. We have 2 of the top 3 scorers in the WNBA. When Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell are playing together, we have 2 of the top 5 in the WNBA. We just have to be consistent. That's it. That's our biggest thing. We have to be disciplined and consistent. And we need some size. We do need some size addition to our team. We need to be better defensively. Now, what I'm going to eat tonight, I'm going to have chicken Alfredo from my favorite restaurant. My girlfriend's out getting it right now. She's getting me some chicken Alfredo. She's going to get herself some Chipotle. And when she comes back, we're going to sit down and we're going to watch Game of Thrones. Episode 3, Season 3. Brand new episode tonight, dropping. That's what we're going to be locked in on. Boston, 16 rebounds tonight. Aaliyah Boston had 10 rebounds tonight. She had 10 rebounds, 18 points. Do you know when they'll be announcing this summer's USA Teens players? I don't. I don't. But let me know when you guys do if we don't see it first. Oh, by the way, hey, Summer League basketball for the NBA. Roach, Warriors fans, how about Yaxel? How about Yaxel? 19 points, didn't miss a single shot. And how about Cam Cameron for the Los Angeles Lakers? They had tremendous debuts. Yaxel looked exactly as advertised. The most NBA ready player out of the draft, right? The most NBA ready player out of the draft, which he should be because he's like one of the oldest. He looked exactly like that, man. He looked exactly what fits your system. The way he's able to pop out, play make, rebound, his aggression, he looks ready. I know it's only one summer league game, but shout out to Yaxo and Cam for the Lakers. They look as advertised. They do. They look great. Yaxo was fucking great, man. That was a home run draft pick. Easy one for you guys to get. You got it. He looks great. He looks great. I haven't been this hype about a rookie since Wiseman. Ugh. Why would you curse that? Why would you curse your draft pick with Yaxo by bringing up Wiseman? Ugh. Rozier, the $2 donation. Look at Roach's WNBA schedule. Will he make the playoffs? Well, let's see. Looking at the playoffs right now, Rocha's not in that picture. But let's take a look at his team. I don't like how the NBA I don't know how the fantasy looks like now. Ugh. Schedule. There we go. Rochita. Where's Rocha? God damn, where are you, boy? Plum Dog Millionaire. You got Tristan Allen, Daily Duo, Mofo, and then me. Well, those last two matchups, you're not winning. You're not beating me. You're not beating Mofo. You don't have the firepower to do so. Deadly Duo, you could beat. Maybe. Maybe. Like, he has not won a single game, but he could put up points. So you better be careful with Deadly. And same thing with Tristan Allen. Like, none of those are a walk in the park. The best walk in the park is Deadly Duo. But if he sets his lineups, he can beat you. And you're not winning those last two. So sorry, Roach. I don't think you are. I don't think you are. Because you're getting cooked those last 2 weeks. I have to go 2-2. You have to go 2-2. Well, the two losses are me and Mofo. You have to beat Tristan Allen, and you have to beat Daily Duo. And because it's you, Daily Duo is going to set his lineups. It was a tough matchup between me and Daily Duo this week. I beat him, but he put up points. And Tristan Allen just made some moves. He was part of that 4-team trade. Did the Mystics trade anyone? The Mystics, I don't. I could be wrong, but I don't. Not that I can recall. Not that I recall. Okay. Well, my girlfriend's almost here with the food. So I'm gonna shut everything down here, clean up a little bit, make my way downstairs where we're gonna watch Game of Thrones on the big TV. So you guys have a good rest of your night. Much love to everybody. Once again, tonight's stream was presented by PrizePicks, and we hit it. We smacked it. We went 3 for 3 on PrizePicks. Mitchell, Jackie Young, and Aaliyah Boston. So we took the dub tonight on PrizePicks. Make sure you guys go follow us there at the Sports Fury on PrizePicks. Check out the promotion. Play 5, get $50 instantly using that promo code HMA. We'll see you guys on Wednesday. Roach is still out until Sunday, but I'll see you on Wednesday against the Sparks. You guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. See you on Wednesday. Love you guys so much. And shout out to Alex. He got dealt a bad hand. They said stage 2 cancer for him, and we love him and we support him. Alex, stay strong, brother. We'll catch you guys later. Y'all have a good night. Love you guys. Bye. See ya. Bye. Roger, say bye. And send me some pizza. Okay?